What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. We back, y'all. Huskies versus Wildcats. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. But what's going on, everybody? A triple header here on the channel today. Some of them hosted, some of them not. But Arizona versus Washington is going to come up after this Houston-Baylor game. Houston up 62-54 with 5:34 remaining in the second half. Houston, the number 2 team in the country now. Kathleen Schwartz in the house. Theo up in here. What's up, Mr. Theo? Hope you're doing well. Dab Dave up in here. All right, this game will be shown on CBS today. CBS on your local television remote. But it can't get started until this game that's currently on ends. And then after this one, y'all, at 2 o'clock my time, 4 o'clock Eastern, Alabama travels to Kentucky in a battle of 2 ranked teams. And then late tonight, USC hosts UCLA. No, USC on the road at UCLA. Eddie Arcio in the house. What's up, Eddie? The Dodgers will be playing the Angels today in spring training. I do not have that game. I don't think there are any national games on the spring training baseball side today. And then tomorrow we got NASCAR racing from Atlanta. But make sure to hit that like, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe as we try to continue this momentum that we had before I went off to the big city. What's going on, Eddie? How you doing, man? Obviously, another full slate of college basketball action today as the NCAA men get ready for March Madness coming up in just a few, or maybe a week, about a week. Kathleen got 2 hours of sleep. What's up, Kenneth Garrow? Kenneth Garrow, member in the house. What's up, Ken? We do have radio for this.
At Gamble Pavilion ahead of the matchup, the defending national champs will be trying to bounce back from a lopsided loss, but they're still one of the top 4 seeds as things sit right now in Joe Lunardi's bracketology. Arizona, team we've been talking about all afternoon. The team we'll see in just a few minutes. They're one of the top 4 along with Houston and Purdue, but will it stay that way? The game day crew weighs in.
Doing great. How about you? I think I got Washington today. I like the purple, but Arizona going to fight like some Wildcats, says Eddie.
Sunday, I'm a little concerned about Arizona.
True.
They've dropped a couple of games, so that is where I think there's going to be a difference in the 1 seeds. The Big 12 is also a close race, so I'm concerned there.
Yeah, I would agree with you on Arizona. Just watching them get
So this
swept
is
by
part of our
Washington State
continuing
in that
coverage
loss
here
the
on
other night.
Valhalla
With the
Sports
schedule
Talk of
with
men's
that
college
conference, I think
basketball,
Arizona
y'all,
might find themselves
in
an outside
preparation
chance.
of the
Washington State is
NCAA
really good.
tournament.
Yes, they are really good. But I think that the Oregon State loss is probably bigger than the Washington State loss. I think that when I look at Arizona, the bad losses will hurt them. I think Tennessee has a chance to sneak in there and get that fourth spot.
They can sneak in, but they got to win the SEC and win the SEC tournament to do it. I mean, I think Arizona.
Make sure to hit that like, chat.
Number 1 seed, and I think this is going to remain the same. I mean, Purdue and UConn, there's nothing that pushes them off the one line. Period. Arizona is the most vulnerable. But I think
currently 4 likes.
The same when we get to Selection Sunday.
That's the upside and downside. Tennessee has a very difficult.
Hey, I got my analytics page back, y'all. I got the analytics page back. That's good to see.
Of the quad 1 opportunity. So you win those.
Currently a whopping 9 views on this stream.
Jay Bill is drawing a cheer.
There is no points betting for this matchup. Ken, sorry, buddy.
On the top line, heading into their title defense.
I
Another
suppose
one
they
of those
could do
teams,
it.
Houston, number 2 team in the land, right now getting all they can handle from 11th ranked Baylor. Houston is on top.
Let me bring it up. I'll actually set it up right here.
That game just went to the under 4 timeout. Whether it's in Baylor or at Gamble,
man, that made my day, y'all. I got my
seats, the official ticketing partner
my view
of ESPN.
count back.
Get great deals on the hottest tickets. Experience it live. I'm Chris Villani. Let's welcome back Sean Farnham, ESPN college basketball analyst. And Sean, you heard the game day crew just talking about the 4 number 1 seeds, Purdue, UConn, Houston, Arizona, as things stand right now. Which of these teams is the most likely and the least likely to be a number 1 seed when the tournament actually rolls around?
You know, I think we're pretty much set there, to be honest with you. I don't think I know UConn took the loss to Creighton. I think they're great. I don't think that we're looking at them and going, oh, my gosh, they're not a great team still. I think that when we've labeled this year and said, oh, well, this team's – there's not a lot of teams that are great. Well, if Duke only had 3 losses and was like 24-3, we'd be like, oh, my gosh, they're amazing. UConn's the defending national champs. And so, yeah, they had a hiccup on the road.
Betting is open.
Pretty. But they absolutely
betting is open.
Marquette.
Choices are Wildcats or Huskies.
Team had a hiccup.
What's going on, Clayton? How you doing, buddy?
But I
Clayton
think
Lockhart, member,
as strong as we make it
up in here.
And I think that benefits Purdue. I don't think they're going anywhere there. I think Houston, because of the strength of the Big 12, I can't see a way we don't have a 1 seed coming out of the Big 12, and it's going to be Houston because Kansas isn't there right now. And, Baylor has their resume isn't strong enough to climb all the way up there. They'll probably be around a 3 line. So I think Houston's going to be the 1 seed. I think the one in question would be Arizona if you are going to question any of them. And I think that the only team that really on the outside is on that 2 line that can get there is probably Tennessee. So I think you're really talking about one team challenging one team to get to that spot, and that would be Arizona, Tennessee. But I think we are locked on the 1 line with those 3 teams as we get ready to turn the page to March here in just about a week.
Sean, as we get set to turn the calendar to March, never too soon to start looking at potential tournament sleepers. Give me a team no one's talking about that we should keep an eye on heading against the conference tournaments.
I would tell you it's the only team that's undefeated still in conference play, and that's St. Mary's. St. Mary's was awful in November and early December. They were bad. I called a couple of their games and I was like,
and again, this game will be on CBS, y'all. There's 3:15 remaining in this Baylor-Houston game.
Tournament. Here's why you have to like them. They control the tempo of every single game that they play. They are an elite rebounding team. They have the 2nd best total rebounding percentage in all of college basketball.
I think I can listen to
play at their pace.
Let me turn this off. I think I can listen to the U of A broadcast. So let's listen to them.
Tour. Hear live hole-by-hole coverage and expert analysis. PGA Tour Radio. Sirius XM 92.
I'm Frank Trachtenberg with your Sirius XM sports schedule for Saturday, February the 24th. All times are Eastern.
Nobody wants to hear all that now. Nobody wants to hear all that, the whole schedule. I spell it wrong, Ken? Did I spell it wrong? No, it's spelled right. Wildcats. What's up, Dave? Oh, I see. You typed wild cards. I get you, Kenneth. I get you. Yeah, good morning, Dab Dave. How you doing? How's Miss Sheila's elbow? And have we heard from Rhodes? Oh, I see that. Maybe I better redo that. Because your bet didn't take as Wildcats. Now, let me try to redo this. I'm going to close betting for a sec. Actually, nobody's bet, so I'm going to just cancel. It didn't like something. I see that where it says wild cards. So the second time I typed it wrong. All right, there you go, chat. There you go. There you go. It should work now. Wildcats. Beep, beep. Meow.
Georgia takes on Auburn. Georgia feed on XM 389.
Valhalla, after 2 weeks of the wife, daughter, granddaughter, sister, and niece in the house, my grandson and I can finally get a word in or two. Wow, bro. Wow. You guys were outnumbered badly, huh? You're lucky you survived, Clayton. You and the grandson are lucky that you survived. What's up, Skip? That damn spell check gets me so mad when you know what you're saying, but it don't come the way you typed it. All right, 112 remaining in Houston, Baylor. 112.
Rule lasted until the late 50s and then was reinstituted during expansion in the early 60s. The adoption of the amateur draft in 1965 put an end to it. These so-called bonus babies included the likes of Sandy Koufax, Al Kaline, Harmon Killebrew, and Catfish Hunter, and Joey J, who spent 7 seasons with the Braves before being traded to the Reds in 1960. He finished his major league career in 1966 back with the Braves, but this time the franchise was located in Atlanta. Jay rang up a record of 99 wins and 91 losses with an ERA of 3.77, was one strikeout away from 1,000 for his career. The right-hander was a switch hitter and helped his own cause by hitting 2 home runs during his career, both coming in 1962 with Cincinnati. Besides being a bonus baby, Joey J is also best remembered as the first Little League player to make it all the way to the major leagues. For It Happened in Baseball, I'm Mick Kern.
Follow every second of the action on NHL Network Radio.
There you go, Ken. You got her done, buddy. And I appreciate y'all for hitting that heart in the chat, the heart and the 100 and all that stuff. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Sirius XM 91.
We're on up in Tempe. The Cougars right now in first place. And if they can win today on the road, their last 3 are all in Pullman. Oregon at California, Oregon State at Stanford later tonight. So the standings entering play, Washington State 12-4.
So Arizona coming off that huge loss the other night.
At 10-5, UCLA in
First loss at home.
Colorado kind of hanging around trying to get to that top 4 spot. The Buffaloes are 8-7 right now. And then one of the surprise teams in the league, the Cal Bears, in 6th place right now with an 8-8 record. Not out of the realm of possibility of getting them into the top 4. Utah's lost 8 games. They're 7-8. And then you've got Washington, ASU, and Stanford all at 7-9. USC and Oregon State down at the bottom. So for the Wildcats, here's their situation. The Wildcats can still win the Pac-12 championship, okay? Arizona probably has to win out. Let's just be honest about it. And they need Washington State to lose 1 game because the Cougars own the tiebreaker. So if they finish with identical records, Washington State ends up as the 1 seed at the Pac-12 tournament. So it's kind of simple math. Now, again, Arizona's schedule is a lot more difficult than
there you
the
go, Kathleen.
1 more road game left.
Get
Arizona's
your
still
points.
got 3 to go.
Yeah, Arizona definitely has a much more difficult finish to their season, but it's there for the taking, as you mentioned. And Washington State still has to showcase that they're ready for prime time. And prime time means you get a big win on the road at Arizona and you back it up at Arizona State today against an emotional team in Arizona State who can be good. They're dangerous, but the Cougs have our odds-on favorite to finish this thing out. Just
all right, I'll flip a coin for you, Dave. Here we go.
And what they've done at home.
Flip is up.
Interesting, Brian, when you ran down the standings, if it wasn't for what Kyle Smith is doing at Washington State,
Hails, so it's Arizona.
Could be the coach of the year in the conference with what that turnaround for Cal. They were bare. The cupboard was empty, and he's done an incredible job through the portal to bring the Bears, who, by the way, are the only team to beat Washington State in the last 12 games, are the Cal Bears.
Yeah. Cal was picked to finish 11th in the league this year. Washington State 10th. And there you got 2 coaches that have taken their teams beyond expectations. So again, that's the schedule coming up later on. The Wildcats, after today, will go to ASU on Wednesday night. Home next Saturday, a week from today. Also a noon tip against Oregon. And then they head to UCLA and USC to wrap up the regular season before the Pac-12 tournament going on in Las Vegas. For the Huskies,
that sounds like a good plan, Clayton. It worked. It worked.
When they got to the NCAA tournament, they won the Pac-12 that year and went to the NCAA tournament, got a win before losing to North Carolina. Mike Hopkins is in his now 7th year with the Huskies, and he's got a winning record.
I got some sun this week, y'all. I got that. Anybody ever had that sunglass?
If they finish hot,
sunburned face?
Obviously, they could get to the NCAA tournament if they win the Pac-12 tournament, or get to a postseason tournament of some kind this year. That would probably be a good thing for Hopkins and the future of Husky basketball.
Yeah, he came into Seattle and did a great job early on.
Dave Rhodes in the house. What's up, Mr. Rhodes?
Got his team into the dance. Has just faded, and there's been some injuries this year, some injuries previously.
We need the deets, Mr. Rhodes. We need the deets.
Level of success that Washington basketball fans and administration have expected. That's what's interesting about this group, Brian, is when you look at what Washington has done this year, it's a 500 team, just slightly below 500 in conference. But when you look at the games that they've lost, they've been in almost every single game.
I had a feeling this morning when I was thinking about it.
Right there. So
I said, I bet he's waiting.
The other way, and they're looking at a top 4 finish. That's what makes them dangerous today, is they have all the capability, just haven't been able to finish.
He's like, I'll be there when I get there.
Win Thursday night changed their trajectory a little bit.
3 of their home losses this year to Oregon, Washington State, and Cal by a combined 7 points. And that right there, you turn that around and look where Washington is. So they're very capable. Cats Huskies, starting lineups. When we come back, this is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
You know how we Wildcats love our games. And there's no place better, closer, or safer to game than Desert Diamond Casinos. Filled with hundreds of the newest, loosest slots, dozens of your favorite table games, and superior food and beverage options. Desert Diamond is the #1 destination for your free time fun festivities. Bear down for the best time in Tucson. Go to Desert Diamond Casinos. Go Cats!
The tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Pac-12 Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere, months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Pac-12 Sports.
Honoring the tradition.
The 1997 national champions, your Arizona Wildcats.
You're listening to Arizona
Wants to come out in the warm weather.
The sound of an ice cold Corona is music to my ears.
He's like, I don't see a reason to show up just yet.
Run that back.
We aren't close to Christmas.
Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Arizona Complete Health is your partner through every twist and turn, bump and bruise, or new addition life has in store for you. Because our health insurance plans are plans you can count on. We have Marketplace, Medicaid, and Medicare options that give you the care you need no matter what comes your way. Arizona Complete Health, a plan for life. Learn more at planforlifeaz.com.
Tip-off is moments away on the Arizona
So Houston
Sports
looks like they're going to get the win. They're looking at one last replay, but it's 72-69. No time left on the clock.
The starting five for the Wildcats.
Here's the starting lineup for the Wildcats.
Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Take a taste. Now, here's your Arizona starting lineup.
Caleb Love, 6'4", senior, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Pelle Larsson, I'm 6'6", I'm a senior, and I'm from Stockholm, Sweden.
Kylan Boswell, I'm 6'2", I'm a sophomore, and I'm from Champaign, Illinois.
Keyshawn Johnson, 6'7", fifth-year senior, Oakland, California.
Mark Ballo, I'm 7 foot, I'm a senior, I'm from Kuligoro, Mali, West Africa.
Tommy Lloyd, head coach, Tucson, Arizona.
We're back home. We got home last night around 10 p.m.
From Learfield.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways?
Wow, the Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo doing some damage, y'all.
Whatever you do, do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
This game taking place about an hour and a half north of me at McHale Center, Tucson, Arizona.
Huskies from McHale Center in Tucson. Today's temperature check presented by Proactive Physical.
What's up, Salvador Chavez?
Here in the desert, 74 degrees, going to 80 this afternoon. Wind at 2 miles an hour out of the southeast. Humidity at 24%. Low tonight 54, 84, and another beautiful day coming up tomorrow. In Seattle, it's currently 48 degrees and cloudy. Humidity at 85%. Going down to 38 tonight. Rain and a high of 50 tomorrow in Seattle. And also a special nod here to the Kelso boys. It's 49 degrees in Kelso, Washington. 80%.
Oh, I'm sure she's ready, bro. I'm sure she's ready.
9 of his friends from Kelso are here to see the game today. And so welcome the Kelso boys and enjoy.
A couple pretty good scrimmages for us against the Padres. Yeah.
Proactive physical.
Yeah, they were actually, I'm going to be honest, y'all, they were actually kind of boring as far as if you're looking for a baseball game. Now, they were cool as far as an event. But yeah, there was no doubt in either one of them.
Local charities, Lexus of Tucson experience amazing. Let's take a look at the starting lineup now for the Huskies. Keon Brooks, 6'7" grad student out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Severe Wheeler, 5'9" grad student from New York City. Paul McCahey, 6'6" grad student from Bayonne, New Jersey. Moses Wood, 6'8" grad student from Reno, Nevada. And Braxton Mia, 7'1" senior from Layton, Utah. As mentioned, Mike Hopkins, 7th.
So again, we're going to do this game here, and then right after it, Alabama versus Kentucky. And then late tonight, 8 o'clock start my time, we've got USC versus UCLA.
D.G. Nelson, Darren White, and Jason Garrettson. Back to three-pointers for a moment. Ryan Hansen, the Huskies put up 30 on Thursday night. Their last 4 games, they have increased their three-point attempts. Now, they may not be a great three-point shooting team, but you know the great equalizer. You shoot enough of them, and it's going to make up.
Yeah, you look at the percentages, not amazing. You look at the number of makes per game as the season totals, not amazing.
Well, you're at the game, Daniel?
Brian,
Nice.
There are enough capable shooters on the perimeter. Arizona, that has
Yeah, I'm
been
ready
a
for it too.
recipe for
I'm going to do those 2 Korea games, but I don't know that I'll do many Dodger spring training games, y'all.
Keon Brooks,
If any.
Starts, he's a three-point shooter. Moses Wood, a three-point shooter. Beware off the bench of
Leah's at Grandma's today?
He's actually, by percentage, the highest percentage three-point shooter. He could come into the game and be that 4th offensive weapon that gets an open look because Arizona's defensively strategized against everybody else. That three-point shot could be a difference maker today.
Very experienced Washington team. Now they all
So here we go. They're breaking the huddle here. I'll get synced up, and then I'm probably just going to disappear, y'all.
Playing for his 3rd school, Georgia, Kentucky, and now Washington.
I'm going to go tell Thor to scoot over, and we're going to take a nap.
Rutgers, transfer from Rutgers. He was there for 4 years, of course. Moses Wood has played at Tulane, spent a year at UNLV, 2 years at Portland, now with Washington. Braxton Maya, 2 years.
That music in the background is always a problem, y'all. Always.
Sometimes it takes a while for that chemistry to come together. Have the Huskies found it? They've won 3 of their last 4. We'll find out a lot more today.
All right, we're underway already.
Today.
So it looks like the scoreboard is going to be ahead of the audio again.
Navy trim. Full house, 14,688 on hand today. Everybody on their feet. Wildcats suffering their first home loss. To split the weekend here and stay right on the heels of the Cougars, who will play later up in Tempe. Ready to play ball. Mia against Paulo, and the tip won by the Wildcats. They're moving left to right to open things up here from our vantage point. And Boswell will take it down to Johnson. Hand it off to Larson to the top of the key. Bounce high left. Goes to Love. Changes hands. Drives down right of the lane. Turns there. Nothing. Out top Boswell. Over to Larson. Quick drive. Down the baseline and lay it in off the glass.
Arizona driving and attacking. Pella Larson just facing up and going.
2-0 Arizona, and Huskies with the ball the other way. Wheeler, the assist leader in the Pac-12, will set it up high right. Goes top of the key, handed off to Brooks, and then nearly lost the ball was Mulcahy. He'll go back to recover now, gets a screen from Mia, drives the lane, put up the shot, rolled it in. Well, first shot good for Paul Mulcahy. Again, the grad transfer averaging 6 points a game. Tied at 2. Arizona with the ball the other way. Boswell will take it down to set things up to Key on top of the key. Feed it off over to Larson. Pella to the top of the circle. And to Love. Walks it down left to Boswell. Hand it to Ballo, straddling the three-point line. Back to Love, swing around to screen, and a foul's going to be called on Washington as Mulcahy just ran over Ballo, who was setting the screen. First foul on Paul Mulcahy and the first team foul on Washington. So the Wildcats will inbound it here with 18:58 to go in the first half. Caleb Love coming off another 20-point game, 27 on Thursday night. He has scored 20 or more now in 12 games this year. Underneath, they go to Larson, and Pella slams it down. He's got both Wildcat field goals, and it's a 4-2 Arizona lead. Huskies with the ball the other way.
I'm about to go take a nap.
We'll bring it across midcourt. 153 assists on the season for Severe Wheeler. Looking for a screen from Brooks. And tangled up there with Johnson. So Wheeler to the free throw line. Trapped there. Get it out to Brooks. Open three is good.
Behind the back pass for Severe Wheeler. Very creative passer is the diminutive point guard.
Well, Brooks averaging 21 a game, makes it a 5-4 Arizona lead. Get it inside to Ballo, and he is good. Mia got a hand on it, so goaltending technically, but bucket just the same for Umar Ballo, and it's a 6-5 Arizona lead. And Washington with the ball the other way. Wheeler will take it across. Okay, he following him up court. Wheeler between the legs dribble there. Ballo out to defend him, swinging around left side. Okay, in the left corner, works his way into the paint, throws it up over Ballo, nothing there. Ball tipped out, grabbed by Boswell. Cats will run it the other way. Kylan down to the top of the circle, set it up, leave it angle right for Larson, down right corner. Johnson open for three, and Keyshaw drains the Wildcats' first Lexus of Tucson charity three of the day. Huskies on the run. Wheeler has his shot blocked out of bounds by Johnson. It'll be Husky ball baseline left. Great recovery there for Keyshaw. That's his 21st block of the season. Husky ball.
Keyshot in the right corner offensively.
Still trying to get this all synced up, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out.
Defensively.
Okay, heat inbound for Washington. Throw it into Brooks. Out beyond the three-point line. Over to Wheeler on the left wing. He'll take the dribble back out between the rings. Followed there by Boswell. Swinging around a screen. Runner on the move. No good. Banked too hard, but a foul called on Arizona inside on Pella Larson. That'll be the first on Larson. First team foul on Arizona. So Washington will keep possession here with 17.5 to go.
Dog, says Eric.
And Mulcahy will inbound baseline left. Ballo guarding the end line. Huskies put the play in motion. And Mulcahy looking, throws it into Brooks. And guarded by Boswell. Brooks throw it back high. Wood open for three. Rattles in and out. No good. Love the rebound for Arizona. And the Wildcats will take it the other way. Lead pass down to Johnson and Keyshaw.
A nice layup by Johnson on the other end.
Caleb Love, a 55-foot pass to Keyshaw.
We got a timeout.
Mike Hopkins doesn't like what he sees early on. Huskies defense has been their weakness this year. 12th in the league in scoring defense. And now they'll try and slow down the Wildcats, who have an 11-5 lead here with 17-16 to go in the first half. Thank you to Casino del Sol for being our presenting sponsor of Arizona men's basketball. Discover the place where the fun never ends. Casino del Sol, the soul of Tucson, and the presenting sponsor for Arizona men's basketball. So tempo, both teams like it. Wildcats better at it. And so far, Washington's had to slow things down a bit. The Wildcats have recovered. Cats have burned it now at the other end.
Yeah, Washington can be very good offensively in this fast-paced tempo, but defensively not getting back. Arizona taking advantage of Keyshaw Johnson's energy today. Boy, he started the game with a lot of bounce. He's defensively blocked a shot, ran the floor as a rim runner there. Good vision from Caleb Love. What I like to see, Brian, early here, Arizona, granted, 5 shots, 5 makes, but 4 of the 5 have been at the rim, and the one shot that was not at the rim, a wide open 3. Arizona thus far getting anything and everything they want on the offensive end.
So Husky ball backcourt, down by 6. Keyshaw Johnson guarding Keon Brooks. That was the initial assignment today, although, of course, they switch a lot. Mulcahy gets it out on the left wing, knocked out by Love. Mulcahy gets it back, drives out between the circles there. Drives now on Johnson into the paint. Shot blocked underneath by Ballo and grabbed off the glass by Johnson. Quick feed ahead to Larson. Pella down full court left. He'll drive through the lane, kick it off underneath. Ballo lay it up. No good. He traveled. And the Wildcats will turn it over for the first time. They had turnover problems in the first half on Thursday night, but recovered and finished with 11, which is still under their season average. So Husky ball now, down by 6. Brooks will hand it to Wood out top, and back to Wheeler now. Screen from Mio. Wheeler around it, through the paint. Ball is knocked away by Love, grabbed by Johnson. Key shot on the run, 3-on-2. Bounce pass underneath Love. Reverse lay-in is good.
Take a turnover.
13-5.
Take a turnover, get a quick basket.
The Wildcats out now on a 9-0 run. Here's Wheeler into the paint. His runner is up and good for Severe Wheeler. He averages 15 points a game, more than just the.
So I've noticed that that CBS specifically is slow to get to my TV, even when it's hooked up to the LAN. That's why the score is so vastly different. Wow, another 3 by the Cats. But that's why these basketball games specifically, the scoreboard is crazy ahead.
He'll drive into the paint, throw it up, blocked out of bounds.
Get that out of here.
Block of the day. Timeout. 15:51.
Another
to go.
timeout.
First half here at McHale. Wildcats 16, Huskies 7. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Wildcat fans, Taco Bell is
You're on the scene of a fatal accident last night, Kathleen?
And Arizona men's basketball. Remember to live Moss by picking up your favorite Taco Bell items today. Open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 4 a.m. Taco Bell is locally owned and operated and is looking forward to serving Arizona Wildcat fans. Bear down and live Moss.
All right, Daniel giving us play-by-play from the actual game, y'all.
It's time to score big with unbeatable deals at Desert Toyota, a proud sponsor of Wildcat basketball. Spotlight the MVP Camry, the dynamic RAV4, and its hybrid playmaker, the RAV Hybrid. Don't overlook the powerhouse 2024 Toyota Tundra, ready to tackle any full-court press with ease. While here, catch up with our new general manager, Joel Ryan. He's excited to show you around our home court at Desert Toyota and introduce you to our all-star lineup. Desert Toyota is your winning Toyota team. Go Wildcats!
PNC Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities they call home. That includes celebrating student difference makers through their PNC Achievers program, recognizing the best examples of local student leadership, community service, and academic achievement. PNC Bank is proud to be a part of the Tucson community. PNC Bank. See how they can make a difference for you at pnc.com/achievers. The PNC Financial Services Group Incorporated. All rights reserved.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in part by Coca-Cola. There's magic when we cheer together.
MidFirst Bank, proud to be the exclusive bank provider of the Arizona Athletics debit card. Visit midfirst.com/Wildcats to get yours today. MidFirst Bank, true to you, member FDIC. Cats up 16-7. Washington has missed 6 of its last 7 from the floor. The Huskies are 3 of 9. The Wildcats are 7 of 7. Let me check my math here. 7 of 7 equals 100%. Well, if you don't miss a shot, usually you're leading the game.
Yeah, the offense has looked about as clean as you can get. Only that one turnover, the only blemish offensively for Arizona. If there was any doubt or question that the Wildcats would have sluggish play or heavy legs coming after that late night loss Thursday night, quick turnaround today, that's been dispelled. Arizona has come out with energy. Keyshawn Johnson, bouncy off the floor, in addition to knocking down that 3, running the floor for the dunk, the 2 block shots. I love the contest at the rim for Arizona. Couldn't have scripted a better start, essentially, for the Wildcats.
By the way, Keyshawn also with 2 assists so far. The Wildcats 6 assists on 7 made shots.
During the timeout, he was selling popcorn, in case you were checking. Boy, what a great stacked stuffer is Keyshawn tonight.
Yeah, I would like extra butter on mine, please. All right. Huskies inbound, baseline right. Wheeler will get it into Brooks, right side, guarded by Larson. Hand it off to Wheeler, switch, Larson picks up Wheeler. Wheeler with the dribble, no interior progression there. Go to Brooks, back out to Wheeler, works it to the right wing, shot clock at 9. Wheeler trying to create, into the lane, shot blocked again by Johnson, but right out to Brooks. Brooks drives right, 3 to shoot. Jumper up is an air ball, grabbed by Caleb Love, Cats with it the other way. Love quickly across midcourt. Hard drive, bumps into Wheeler. Throw it back top for Boswell. Shovel it off to Larson. Pump fake the 3. Inside Barlow. Posted up double team. Out to Larson. Swing it around the horn. Boswell for 3. Over the rim. No good. Barlow had a hand on the rebound. And it goes out of bounds off of Umar. He and Mia fighting for the ball. And Umar claiming that he was not last to touch it. And Tommy Lloyd arguing the point as well, but to no avail. So it will be Husky ball backcourt. 15-13 to go, first half. Cats up 16-7. Wheeler across midcourt with the ball for the Huskies. Johnson, top of the key. That's Corin Johnson, just checked in. Back to Wheeler out top, and get it to Brooks, angle left. Mia flashes high. He takes the dribble over to the right wing. Off to Wood to the free throw line. Fadeaway shot is short. Air ball grabbed by Johnson. Cats will run it the other way. Boswell to Love. Out top Johnson. Key shot. Ball fake. Drives on Brooks. Stops. Left block. Shot is up. No good. Foul called on the Huskies. And that is going to go on Keon Brooks. That'll be his first and the team's second.
Washington now 1 of their last 10 on the offensive end, and it's not just missing shots. Arizona's defense and shot pressure in particular has been on point today, forcing those misses.
3 block shots for the Wildcats. all by Keyshawn Johnson, who's at the free throw line and misses the first off the back of the rim. That was one of the things that, it was somewhat hidden on Thursday night. It shouldn't have been, and the Wildcats at the free throw line below their season average. They were 17 of 27, 63%. They were shooting about 73% going into the game as Keyshawn makes the second. You get a close game, and those free throws can cost you. So Husky ball down 17-7. And out top, they'll leave it out for Brooks on the left wing. Brooks, high it goes to Corin Johnson. Drive left to the lane. Throw it out top for Breidenbach. Goes in and scores.
Elusive, does not look like a good athlete, but boy, nice ball fake drive for Breidenbach.
William Breidenbach Jr. out of Rancho Santa Maria, California. Cats get it inside. Ballo from Larson. Nice little soft touch for Umar. That's his second field goal. And it's a 19-9 Arizona lead. Breidenbach will leave it off for Corin Johnson, top of the key. Drives left, floater in the lane, and rolls off no good. The tip missed, and the ball knocked out to Love. Cats run it the other way. Caleb down, leave it for Bradley. Drives into the lane, put it up and score it.
Love that he took it right into the chest of the 6'11" man, Breidenbach, to get that angle to finish.
21-9. Cats on top. Huskies with the ball the other way. Breidenbach will lead it to Wood near the right corner. He loves shooting out there, but can't get it off. To Johnson. Jumper from the right baseline is good for Corin Johnson, sophomore out of Seattle. It's 17 off the bench against ASU on Thursday. Cats get it inside to Ballo, but too far, falling out of bounds as he tried to gather in the ball. And will be Husky possession the other way as KJ Lewis will check in for the Cats.
I think that turnover will probably be registered to Umar Ballo, and it is, but that turnover was Jaden Bradley's fault. You can't pass it to Umar in that situation. He caught it behind the backboard, nowhere to go for the big man.
Mo Krivas also checks in for the Cats. Huskies with the ball. Breidenbach will leave it out for Corin Johnson. Out between the rings. Guarded by Bradley. Johnson working his way down left of the lane. Throw it out to Breidenbach. Passed up the three. Leave it out for Johnson again. He'll circle in lane. Ball knocked away and stolen. Mo comes up with it ahead to Bradley. Washington's second turnover. Jaden Bradley down top of the key. Off to Larson. Looked at the three. Fire at left corner. Love wide open for three. Got it. Don't leave him that open. 8 points for Love, his second. Lexus of Tucson Charity 3. 24-11 Wildcats. Arizona still shooting the ball exceptionally well. 10 of 11 from the floor. Huskies the other way. Wood out, angle right, guarded by Larson. Standing dribble there. Changes hands, drives the lane, kick it left corner. Brooks open for three. That's off the rim, no good. Larson snatches the Arizona rebound, and the Cats will take it the other way in a hurry. Here's Pella driving to the right wing. Out top for Love. A deep three straight away is good again. Caleb Love on fire right now. Huskies have to call another timeout. 12:23 to go. First half, Arizona 27, Washington 11, and we're back in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
This is Arizona, and National Bank of Arizona was started here in Tucson to help local businesses and individuals with their financial needs. For more than 30 years, NBAZ has focused on providing personalized banking services to our clients. I'm Dave Lyons with National Bank of Arizona, and I personally invite you to stop into one of our branches to discover how we can help you. National Bank of Arizona, a division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Bear down, Arizona. This is the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Waste Connections of Arizona is the premier provider of garbage pickup and dumpster rentals for residents, contractors, and businesses in Tucson and surrounding communities. You'll receive friendly and courteous service from local waste collection and recycling professionals who take pride in the communities we serve. That's because we raise our families right here alongside you in Tucson. For trash service for your home or business, call 520-881-4227 or go to wasteconnectionsofaz.com.
Wildcat basketball brought to you by Fubo. Watch every Pac-12 game live without cable. Well, the Cats were behind 5-4 to open this game up. They've outscored Washington 23-6 since then. Have a 27-11 lead, and it helps when you make 11 of 12 shots from the floor. Again, Washington's weakness, defense. They give up almost 77 points a game. Well, look at it this way. The Huskies have scored 80 or more in 16 games this year. They've allowed 80 or more in 11 games, and they lost 7 of those, or lost 9 of those, I should say. And so, Washington's got to, they have to have offense if they're going to win games.
Yeah, they're one of the best scoring teams in the conference from a total standpoint, right behind Arizona. The worst in scoring defense, and it's proving to be here. And if you go back to that second half up in Tempe, they had a 25-point lead in the second half, and their defense just went south. They hopped on the bus and came to Tucson, and the Sun Devils tied it at the end of regulation. So this defense can really go into the Sahara Desert for Washington.
All right, it'll be Husky ball backcourt, and the Cats putting up some pressure as working it up now across the midcourt line. Mulcahy still in backcourt, though. Feed it ahead to Brooks, top of the key, and off to Wood. Wood will drive through the lane. His shot over Krivas is good. Boy, that's a move you don't see Moses Wood make a lot. But he gets 2, and it's a 27-13 Arizona lead. Cats with the ball. Here's Lewis. KJ just inside the three-point line. Bounce it inside Krivas. Posted up there on Breidenbach. Backing him down. Jump hook up. Bounces. Comes off no good. Ball kept alive by Larson. Knocked out to Bradley. Jaden. Jumper. Left elbow. Back of the iron. No good. Rebound Breidenbach for Washington. And the Huskies will take it the other way. Quick feed down to Corin Johnson. Stop and pop a 3 in transition. It's good for Corin Johnson.
Fast twitch is what you can use to describe Corin Johnson. Everything quick.
Makes it a 27-16 Wildcat lead. Cats with the ball the other way. Lewis, top of the circle. Bounce pass to a cutting Love. Missed the reverse lay-in because he got fouled. And Caleb will go to the free throw line with 11:25 to go in the first half. Foul will go on Corin Johnson. That'll be his first. Third team on the Huskies. So entering the game today, Caleb Love needed 28 points to reach 2,000 in his college career. Of course, his start at North Carolina, now at Arizona. Well, he's got 11 so far today, and the first free throw is good. Give him 12, and it's not like you expect him to go out and score 28, but
he can.
He can, yes.
And he's dialed in today. Caleb Love, a confident, positive shooting Caleb Love makes Arizona that much more dangerous on the offensive end.
Fourth leading scorer in the Pac-12 and 19 a game. Second free throw is up and good. So 13 points here in the first half for Love, and he'll get a rest. Boswell in. And Love, by the way, has made all 4 of his shots from the floor, 3 of them outside the arc, as well as a couple of free throws. And Wildcats as a team have gone 11 of 14 from the floor. The Huskies 7 of 18. Brooks, free throw line, tried to go inside, and Johnson makes the steal. Key shot is everywhere today. Had to go Bradley the other way. Back to Johnson out top of the circle. Inside Krivas. Whistle on a foul as Mo got pushed from behind trying to establish a spot down low. And the foul on Breidenbach, his first, and the team's fourth.
Mo Krivas not a huge factor on Thursday night against the very big Washington State Cougar team. I like that the Cats have started looking for him today. He has a matchup advantage in the low block against Breidenbach.
Cats inbound baseline right. Get it into Boswell, throw it out to Johnson now. Keyshot will hand it to Bradley. Cats will set it up from there. Bradley to the top of the key. Slides down left to Lewis. KJ, top to Johnson. Jab step, jumper up from Keyshot is good. He can't miss today. Keyshot, 8 points here in the first half on 3 of 3 shooting, including a triple. 31-16 Arizona. Here's Wood, left corner, likes that spot, doesn't shoot, inside the arc, doesn't shoot, out to Johnson. Corin Johnson with his second 3. And he's got 8 points. Wildcats lead 31-19. Cats with the ball the other way. Boswell, right wing, drives top of the key, looking for Krivas. Instead reverses back out to Bradley. Now to Mo, who comes out top. In the lane, Bradley, pump fake, kick it out. Good look for Johnson. Missed this one off the rim. Well, he had to miss sooner or later. Huskies get the rebound. Corin Johnson the other way for the Huskies. Circles inside the arc. Jumper straight away. High off the rim, no good. Rebound Krivas for the Wildcats. Ahead to Keyshot. Johnson across midcourt. Leave the ball off to KJ Lewis. Lewis around a high screen from Krivas. Drives all the way to the bucket. Blocked. And Breidenbach Gets it down. Headed goes the other way, Mulcahy. And out left, nothing there for Holland. Left corner, Corin Johnson. Back out to Holland. And he'll back up the dribble now. Leave it for Corin Johnson. And walk it out between the rings. 15 to shoot. Over to Wood. Back to Johnson. Drives to the free throw line. Kick it to Wood. Fouled by KJ Lewis. Non-shooting. That'll give the Huskies the ball out of bounds. A new 20 on the shot clock.
Corin Johnson, local product. Really an injection of offense here for the Huskies off the bench. 8 points. He's been playing exceptionally well in his last 3 games. Had 30 3 games ago, so no surprise. It's going up.
Inbounds. Well, or check that. Corin Johnson's got it now for the Huskies. Get it to Wood. Fade away is up and good for 2 for Moses Wood. His second 2-point bucket of the day. Had 10 points on Thursday. 31-21. Huskies back within 10. Cats with the ball. Boswell left of the lane. Step back. Shot up for 2, and it's good. Boswell, his first points of the day. 33-21. Arizona. Huskies have hit 4 of their last 5 from the floor now. Finding their offense. Mulcahy backs it down left wing. Trying to post up Bradley. A lot of contact. Mulcahy still backing down. Over to Breidenbach. Passed up the 3. Into the paint. Goes up with the left hand. Rolls it off. No good. Follow there for the Arizona rebound. Outlet Boswell. Wildcats the other way with under 9 to go first half. Hard drive all the way to the bucket. No good, but he's fouled. And that'll put Boswell at the line here to shoot 2 with 8:50 to go in the first half. Foul will go on Wilhelm Breidenbach, his second. 5 team fouls now on the Huskies. And 2 shots here for Kylan Boswell. Right way has been taking care of the Southern Arizona community's heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical needs since 1959. If it's worth doing, do it the right way. First free throw by Boswell is good. Just the 30th attempt at the line this season for Boswell, but he's made 24 of them. A very good free throw shooter.
It's the next step for him, Brian, is to be able to draw contact, drive to the rim, finish, and get to the line. That's something that good point guards do.
One of Boswell's best games as a freshman came against the Huskies here last season. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and no turnovers. Husky ball now down by 14. Mulcahy, leave it high left for Corin Johnson. KJ out to defend. Mia back into the ball game. Johnson using him as a screen. Throw it left side. Wheeler trying to find room. Nothing there to Johnson. Right side open for 3. And off the rim, no good is Holland. And the rebound follow for the Wildcats. Head to Lewis and to Boswell. Kylan wait for his teammates. Swing around a screen from Ballo. Kick it back high, Johnson. Tried to go inside. Mia tips the ball away. And near steal, Johnson gets it back for the Wildcats. And he's fouled. Boy, recovery there for Arizona. And it'll pay off now. Foul's going to go on Anthony Holland, his first. 16 fouls on the Huskies. And they will rule that Johnson was in the act of shooting. So Keshad at the line to shoot 2.
Bad post-entry pass from Keshad Johnson, but he knew it right away. Tipped away by Braxton Mia. And Keshad just found himself in the right position to gather in that 50-50 ball. He's been really good today.
Keshad Johnson at the free throw line. First one is short. 1 for 3 at the free throw line today is Keshad. But he's got 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists here, 3 block shots. 8:13 to go first half. 1 more free throw for Keshad Johnson. It is up, and it's in and out, no good. Mia grabs the rebound. Husky ball the other way. So Washington has kind of got themselves back afloat here. Mulcahy drives down right of the lane. Looking inside as the ball knocked away. They're going for Brooks. Knocked away by Ballo. Off to KJ. To Bradley. His shot blocked, but he gets fouled. And that'll put Jaden at the free throw line. With 7:55 to go.
Coaching staff from Arizona want a goaltend as Keon Brooks grabbed the rim when he went to block the shot, which he did. But I don't think that can be reviewed without a goaltending call. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, and that's what the officials, I think, are going to tell Tommy Lloyd right now. So timeout, 7:55 to go first half. Arizona 35, Washington 21. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Are you ready? Ready to discover your soul, your wild side, your passion, your joy, and excitement. From world-class entertainment to award-winning dining to a luxurious resort.
Discover all this and more. Discover with Soul at Casino del Sol, the soul of Tucson. The official corporate sponsor of Arizona Athletics. Enterprise of the Pasquayaqui Tribe.
Cat Nation, get your Arizona Athletics debit card from MidFirst Bank so you can show your Wildcat pride every time you make a purchase. MidFirst is an official corporate partner of Arizona Athletics. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats or stop by any of the 20 MidFirst banking centers in the Valley to get your official Arizona Athletics debit card today. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
Pain not only keeps you off the field, but keeps you from your daily activities. Proactive Physical Therapy takes you, your pain, and your full recovery seriously. With 9 locations throughout Tucson, we offer a free injury assessment. Come see how our full recovery focus can help you get your life back. Because a good enough recovery isn't good enough. www.proactivept.com. Proactive Physical Therapy, a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and trusted choice for keeping Wildcats fans in the game.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in part by Hughes Federal Credit Union, proud sponsor of Arizona Athletics, home of the U of A Visa debit card.
Coors Light Mount Cole Refreshment made to chill, official corporate partner of Arizona Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. Wildcats at a 14-point lead. The Cats shooting has cooled off a bit. They've gone 3 for their last 7, but they're still shooting 72% to Washington's 39%. Wildcats have hit 4 of 6 threes along the way. The Huskies are 3 of 6 outside the arc, and Arizona +3 on the boards. And again, 11 assists, 13 made shots. That's good.
The tempo obviously favors Arizona, who has more fast break points tonight with 8 than they had in 40 minutes of action against Washington State, where they had 7. So kudos to Washington State's defense. They got back defensively. They controlled tempo today. Different story. Washington doesn't play well in a tempo-controlled game. They want to be up and down. The problem is they're facing a better team in Arizona that plays up and down.
7:55 to go first half. Caleb Love will return momentarily, but at the free throw line is Jaden Bradley, and if he makes his second, then he'll get a rest here. Love will get back in, and that will put the starting 5 on the floor for the Wildcats. First one is no good. So, wait, we're game and a half now when the Wildcats free throw shooting has been below their season average. One more here for Bradley. That is up and good. So now he'll head to the bench, and Caleb Love back in. 36-21 Arizona. And Huskies will inbound the ball in backcourt. Severe Wheeler averaged almost 8 points at Kentucky last year in 21 games. He'll bring it across for Washington. Drive left, picked up by Larson defensively. Wheeler into the lane. Floaters up, air ball, and Love had a hand on it, and he's fouled. Well, I waited for the whistle, and it took a while to come from D.G. Nelson, but it will go on Mulcahy, his second. And that's 17 fouls on the Huskies, so we'll go to the other end and shoot a 1-and-1 now.
Sure is easy to focus on Caleb Love's shooting night in and night out, and especially today, 4 for 4 from the field. But look at Caleb's line. Already collected 4 rebounds and dished out 3 assists. That is the maturation of Caleb Love at Arizona.
So Love here, again, a 1-and-1, and he rolls in the first, and he'll earn the bonus. 14 points here in the first half, so he is on pace to get to 28 and 2,000 in his college career. One more coming here. Played 101 games at North Carolina. Second free throw was good. Started every game this year for the Wildcats. This is game number 27. Cats up 38-21. Huskies with the ball. Mia out top of the circle, having it off Corin Johnson. Then we're going to foul on Love as he ran into Mia, and Mia goes down, which is not an easy thing to do at 7'1", 255. First foul on Caleb Love, and the third team foul on Arizona. So that will give the Huskies the ball here. They'll inbound just wide of the Arizona bench. Into Corin Johnson. Takes it around a high screen from Mia. Throw it back to Mia in the paint. He won't shoot. Off to Wheeler. Wheeler through the lane. Can't shoot over Boswell. Circle back out. Fans like the defense there. Wheeler standing dribble. Another drive to the free throw line. Out to Brooks. Open three. High off the rim. No good. Rebound batted around. Grabbed by Ballo. Arizona ball the other way. Head to Boswell. Huskies back quickly. Boswell will drive at free throw line. Out to Ballo. Back to Kylan. Boswell. Top of the key. Over to Larson. Pella works it to the free throw line. His jumper is up and good. 6 points for Pella. 40-21 Arizona. Under 7 to go here in the first half. Husky ball. Brooks to Johnson. Johnson works it down left side. Throw it to Mia. High post. Back to Johnson. Looking for a three. Gets it from the left wing. Way off the mark. No good. Boswell, the Arizona rebound. Castle take it the other way. Boswell straight down middle of the court. Stop there. Goes inside for Ballo. Spin move on Mia. Jumper up. Missed. No good. Mia tips it up and in.
Everything is going Arizona's way on the offensive end. The other team's scoring for the Cats.
So Mia tips that in. They'll give it to either Ballo or Love. Love was the closest guy to the bucket when it went in. Here's Johnson. Corin Johnson with the ball. Off to Wheeler. A three is up. Way off the mark again. Brooks the rebound and lays it in.
A 25% three-point shooter is Wheeler. That came off hard.
Oh, it's a 42-23 Arizona lead. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound off to the Huskies on the run. Wheeler ahead to Corin Johnson. Back to Wheeler. Fire it right corner. Corin Johnson for three, and it's good. So check that. That was actually Nate Calmise who made the shot. Just came in. Sophomore out of Gilbert, by the way. Transfer from Lamar. So 42-26. Arizona with the lead. Love out between the rings. Dribble drive left. Throw it top for Larson. Right corner Johnson. Keyshot will walk it out. 8 on the shot clock now to Boswell. Matched on Wheeler. 5 to shoot. Boswell kicks it off his foot. Wheeler chases it down. He'll drive the other way. Lay it up and good. So Severe Wheeler takes advantage of the turnover. Third for the Wildcats. It's 42-28. Arizona with the lead. Cats ball. Boswell back the other way. Leave it off for Love. And by the way, they gave Love those 2 points, so he's got 17 here in the first half. Bounce it to Larson. Throw it for Ballo and went up for the jam. Couldn't get it. Kind of off his hand and off the rim and out of bounds. So it'll be Husky ball backcourt.
So 3 possessions now. Arizona's Kylan Boswell takes a bad shot that leads to a 3 and somewhat transition. Then a turnover that leads to an easy lay-in for Wheeler. Here you go for a highlight dunk, who typically Pella Larson's right on point with that pass, but not a good sequence here to give the Huskies life.
Severe Wheeler will bring it up for Washington. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Huskies down 42-28. Left side, it goes to Calmise. Circles around top of the key. Bounce back in the lane to Mia. Ball knocked away. Mia gets it back. Knocked away again and gets it back. And throw it out to Calmise. Steps to the three-point line. Jumps up a shot and scores.
10-0 run.
Second three for Calmise. Now Huskies quickly back into this ball game, down 42-31. Timeout called by Tommy Lloyd with 4:35 to go here in the first half. And Washington, again, this is a very good offensive team. You cannot ignore that fact, and you've got to keep your defense up.
Yeah, when you look back on Thursday night, they were really good in the first half and bridging into the second. A 20-0 run against Arizona State, and then, as I mentioned, relinquished a 25-point lead. So they're hot and cold, and right now they're hot. Big shots off the bench for Nate Calmise, a three-point shooter. That is his go-to shot coming in off the bench. He's not an incredibly high percentage shooter, but when you're that wide open on back-to-back shots, you feel it.
Well, consider this. He was 6 for 26 on the season from three-point range coming in. And Calmise off the bench, he's at 2. He didn't score in 3 minutes against ASU on Thursday night. So, new day, new game. And the Huskies have hit 4 in a row from the floor. Well, Tommy Lloyd takes the timeout here to talk to his guys. Cats now with Krivas, Larson, Love, Bradley, and Johnson on the floor. And Arizona with the ball. Jaden Bradley, sophomore out of Rochester, New York. Will take it across midcourt. Feed it ahead for Love near the center circle. Love works his way down left, drives into the lane. Little stutter step up, missed it, no good. The tap is good by Krivas. The second time he tipped the ball, and it's down for 2. 44-31 Arizona. Snaps the Huskies 10-0 run. Washington with the ball the other way. Corin Johnson using a Brooks screen. Throw it right side, Wheeler. Shut off at the baseline by Bradley. Wheeler, crossover, drives underneath. No shot there. Goes out to Calmise. Shot clock at 10. Calmise around a high screen from Mia. Picked up by Larson. Drives around another screen. Trapped. Left elbow. Goes back to Wheeler. Step back three is up. Over the rim. No good. Rebound tip. Grabbed by Krivas for the Wildcats. Head to Jaden Bradley the other way with 3:42 to go first half. Leave it for Johnson out top of the key. Keyshawn walks it right to Bradley. Bradley crosses top right to left. Bradley around a screen from Krivas. Into the lane. His jumper is up. Off the mark. No good. Rebound chased down in the corner by Brooks for Washington. Husky ball. 3:25 to go first half. Trying to make another run here before halftime. Wheeler. Bounce pass. Reverse lay-in. Might have been tipped off the glass. No good by Johnson. Rebound Arizona. Here's Bradley ahead to Johnson. Key shot fouled in the lane. And he's back to the line to shoot two. 3:13 to go first half. Timeout. Here in Tucson. Wildcats 44, Huskies 31. This is Arizona basketball from Learfield.
Winner of the BBB Torch Awards for Ethics.
Parker & Sons.
Voted #1 12 years in a row by consumers in Ranking Arizona.
Parker & Sons Plumbing.
5-star service and Google Home Services certified.
Parker.
Angie's List Super Service Award.
Parker & Sons.
Contractor of the Year Award.
Parker & Sons.
Parker & Sons is the most decorated company in Tucson with award-winning installations and service for all your AC, plumbing, and electrical needs. Call Parker at 520-2REPAIR. That's 520, the number 2, then REPAIR for Parker.
Waste Connections of Arizona is the premier provider of garbage pickup and dumpster rentals for residents, contractors, and businesses in Tucson and surrounding communities. You'll receive friendly and courteous service from local waste collection and recycling professionals who take pride in the communities we serve. That's because we raise our families right here alongside you in Tucson. For trash service for your home or business, call 520-881-4227 or go to wasteconnectionsofaz.com.
PNC Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities they call home. That includes celebrating student difference makers through their PNC Achievers program, recognizing the best examples of local student leadership, community service, and academic achievement. PNC Bank is proud to be a part of the Tucson community. PNC Bank. See how they can make a difference for you at pnc.com/achievers. The PNC Financial Services Group, Incorporated. All rights reserved.
MidFirst Bank is the home of the Arizona Athletics debit card. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats for details. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC. Early game today, but it's always a busy day in college basketball. Gus Wedekamp will have scores coming up at halftime, including an overtime affair between Baylor and Houston. He'll tell you about that coming up here at halftime. First game of the day in the Pac-12, Arizona and Washington. The Wildcats up 44-31, shooting 59%. Washington at 39%. The Wildcats have hit 4 of 6 threes. Huskies now have gone to the 3-ball, and they've gone 5 of 12. Again, they shot 30 threes on Thursday night. Granted, the game did go overtime, but just the same. The Wildcats would be glad to let them shoot 30 here today. Trust me.
And typically, you would be happy that Nate Calmise, coming off the bench as a 23% three-point shooter, decided to fire up 2, but he's locked in today, and that's how funny basketball is sometimes. The percentages can go out the window in moments and in stretches. You can't give Division I basketball players wide open threes. They're going to start knocking those down, and Washington started to figure some things out offensively against Arizona, being able to move the basketball and get some open looks. Their bench has definitely contributed. 16 points for them off the bench.
Caleb Love leading the Wildcats with 17 points, 5 of 6 shooting, 4 at the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Meanwhile, Keyshawn Johnson off to a great start today, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the first one is good. He was 1 for 4 prior to that. So 9 points here on the afternoon so far for Keyshawn Johnson, along with a couple of rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 block shots. And the second free throw coming up here for Keyshawn is good as well. And he will get a rest. KJ Lewis back in for the Wildcats. 3:13 to go first half. Husky ball. And Johnson will bring it down. Out to Calmise. Drive left corner. Breidenbach for three. Front of the rim, no good. Bradley high for the Arizona rebound. Jaden will push it in a hurry the other way. Bradley down looking for Krivas. Throw it to him. Good spot in the lane. Back out to Bradley. Launches a three out there. Front of the rim, no good. Long rebound chased down by Jaden. Bradley hook it back out. Larson. Pump fake the three. Cross court over to Love. Deep three off the rim, no good. Long rebound Huskies. Throw it ahead to Corin Johnson. Running the floor, laid up and good. Corin Johnson 10 points here in the first half. That's his season average. And it's a 46-33 Arizona lead. 2.5 to go, first half. K.J. Lewis out to Larson. Handed off to Love. Love around a screen from Krivas. Jumper from the free throw line. Rounded off, no good. Grabbed his rebound and missed the follow. Breidenbach grabs the board for Washington. Head to Wheeler the other way. 1-on-4 to Cal Meese, and he's fouled. Boy, the Huskies. That was a great move by Cal Meese to get through the defense, and he's fouled by Jaden Bradley, his first.
The quickness and athleticism and energy coming off the bench from Corin Johnson and Nate Cal Meese. Arizona not able to keep up there, and the Wildcats have definitely gone cold here as of late, not able to finish in and around the basket, and Huskies push the ball.
Wildcats have missed 9 of their last 10 field goals as Cal Meese misses the first. Went to Mesquite High School up in Gilbert, did Nate Cal Meese. And then on to Lamar. Played some good basketball down there. He was the Southland Conference Freshman of the Year last year, averaged 17.5 points a game. Misses both his free throws. Just his 7th and 8th attempts of the season. So the Cats keep their 13-point lead in the ball. Here's Love, hard drive, left to right, cross top of the key, looking for Krivas inside and then throws it away into the Husky bench. That'll be the Wildcats' 4th turnover of the afternoon. Washington gets it back with 2:06 to go before intermission. The Huskies here, they get this down to 10 or less, and they're going to feel pretty good going to the locker room. Trailed by 16 earlier on. Wheeler across midcourt. Out to Mia, top of the circle. One bounce over to Corin Johnson on the left wing. Puts it on the floor. Drives down the lane. Shot is up. They wave it off. Foul before he went up. Foul's going to go on K.J. Lewis. That'll be his second. And 5 team fouls on the Wildcats. Huskies will inbound baseline left. New 20 to shoot. Minute 52 showing here in the first half. And Umar Ballo going to check back in for the Wildcats. As Mo Krivas will go to the bench. Nate Cal Meese will inbound for the Huskies. Washington home this next weekend against the LA schools, and then they close it out in Pullman. Cal Meese trying to get it inbounded and throws it to the center circle, caught there by Severe Wheeler, and Washington will set it up from there. Looking back at Mike Hopkins now. They wave everybody down below the free throw line except for Wheeler. Walks it down top of the key. Matched up on Bradley. Wheeler working his way into the paint. Fire at left side. Cal Meese for three. Back of the rim, no good. Bradley, the Arizona rebound. Cats ball, 90 seconds to go in the first half. Bradley down. Leave it off for Love. 3 ball straight away is good for Caleb Love. And he gets to 20 points in the first half on another Lexus of Tucson charity 3. 49-33 Wildcats. Husky ball. Wheeler. Standing dribble. Leave it off for Wood. Back to Corin Johnson. Walks it out high right. Around a Mia screen. In the lane. Floater is off to Mia, who jams it home for 2.
Excellent 2-man action for Corin Johnson and Mia right in the middle of the floor. Hard to defend.
49-35 Wildcats. Pella Larson leave it off for K.J. Lewis. Lewis to the top of the circle. Drives into the paint. Wild shot. Missed, no good. Ball off of Ballo. Grabbed by Washington Huskies with numbers here. Wheeler drives. Now Arizona recovers. Off to Wood down the lane. Throw it right corner. Cal Meese inside for Mia. Lay it up short. Ballo the Arizona rebound. Outlet Love. Cats on the run. Love quickly down. Leaves it off left side. Bradley into the lane. Out to Larson. Open look at the 3. Got it for Pella. First Lexus of Tucson charity 3 for Pella Larson on the day. 52-35 Arizona. Shot clock off. Husky ball. 15 seconds to go first half. Out center circle, Corin Johnson. Standing dribble. Clock down to 7. Waits for a screen from Mia. Johnson around it. Jumps up a three. It's off the rim, no good. Larson the rebound for the Wildcats. From midcourt, it is no good off the glass. And at halftime, Arizona 52, Washington 35. We are back to recap in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered.
All right, so we are at the half, y'all. At the half. Arizona up big, 52-35.
Talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Pac-12 Sports.
Want to live in the heart of it all? A stylish, sophisticated home just steps away from the area's top restaurants and events in town? Then you need to get in at the Flynn. With the city's best views and easy access to I-10, the Flynn is urban upscale apartment living at its finest. Rent a spacious 2 or 3 bedroom apartment home and live, work, and play in the heart of old downtown Tucson. To learn more about the Flynn, visit theflynn.com. That's THEFLIN.com. The Flynn is professionally managed by HSL Asset Management, LLC, an equal housing opportunity provider.
In the heart of the desert,
Iguodala inside for the Monster Jam.
You play for a family.
Inlay Jefferson, sky high one-handed jam.
This is Arizona basketball from Learfield.
Pain not only keeps you off the field, but keeps you from your daily activities. Proactive Physical Therapy takes you, your pain, and your full recovery seriously. With 9 locations throughout Tucson, we offer a free injury assessment. Come see how our full recovery focus can help you get your life back. Because a good enough recovery isn't good enough. www.proactivept.com. Proactive Physical Therapy, a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and trusted choice for keeping Wildcats fans in the game. Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
It's halftime on the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield. Stats, a first-half recap, and a check of scores from around the rest of the Pac-12 are all ahead. Now, let's go back courtside.
And before anything else, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
This is a presentation of Learfield.
Celebration begins. Absolute perfection.
Here, McHale Center in Tucson, Cats, Dogs going at it. Brian Jeffries, Ryan Hansen, thank you for joining us here on a beautiful sunny day, but we're glad to be inside, and the Wildcats glad to have this 17-point lead at intermission. Arizona led by Caleb Love with 20 points, 3 for Jaden Bradley, 9 for Pella Larson, 4 points for Kylan Boswell, 4 for Umar Ballo, 2 for Mo Krivas, and 10 points for Keyshawn Johnson. For the Washington Huskies, their leading scorer in that first half was Corin Johnson with 10, 5 points for Keon Brooks, 4 for Severe Wheeler, 6 points for Nate Calmes, 2 for Paul Mulcahy, 4 points for Moses Wood, 2 for William Breidenbach, and 2 for Braxton Mia. Halftime, Arizona 52, Washington 35. More coming up in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Ready to reach your financial goals? Hughes Federal Credit Union can help you protect and grow your savings with high rates on tiered money market accounts that outperform the market statewide. We offer competitive rates based on your deposit amount. You can withdraw your money at any time without a penalty. Plus, you can feel safe knowing your principal balance is fully insured. Stop by a branch or visit hughesfcu.org/money market today. Hughes Federal Credit Union. We take you further. Insured by NCAA. Certain restrictions apply.
It's time to score big with unbeatable deals at Desert Toyota, a proud sponsor of Wildcat basketball. Spotlight the MVP Camry, the dynamic RAV4, and its hybrid playmaker, the RAV Hybrid. Don't overlook the powerhouse 2024 Toyota Tundra, ready to tackle any full-court press with ease. While here, catch up with our new general manager, Joel Ryan. He's excited to show you around our home court at Desert Toyota and introduce you to our all-star lineup. Desert Toyota is your winning Toyota team. Go Wildcats!
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Arizona. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Arizona and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Arizona.
Halftime here in Tucson, Arizona 52, Washington 35. The Wildcats were behind 5-4 early on, went on a 23-6 run and built a 16-point lead. Huskies got back within 10. They were down 31-21, but then the Wildcats went on one of their runs again. They went up by 21, which was their big lead of the half, and leading by 17 here at the break. Shooting the ball exceptionally well, playing good defense at the other end. Let's see. Where do we nitpick here, Rhino?
It's pretty difficult to nitpick. I mean, Washington in a stretch there, able to crawl back into the game, and then the Cats extended it back out, but you just got to defensively stay locked in. That's about my only nitpick for this half for Arizona is defensively, Washington, they want to run, so just don't let them get out and go. The Cats did a great job on the top three scorers. Brooks, Wheeler, and Wood combined for 48. They've only hit 13, well below their average through the first half, but the bench players from Washington, not to say that Arizona let up off the gas, but you got to know your personnel. Corin Johnson is a scorer. He's averaging 21 points in his last 3 games. He's going to put it up. He's leading the Huskies with 10 points. He's been a change of pace for them offensively.
Meanwhile, Caleb Love with 20 in the first half, 4th time this season that he has scored 20 in a half, and he's 8 points away from 2,000 in his college career. Halftime, Arizona 52, Washington 35. Gus Wedekamp standing by. Look at the scoreboard. That is coming up next. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Culligan Tucson knows the importance of drinking fresh filtered water before, during, and after athletic performance. We're a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and proud member of this community as a local family-owned business. From the world's best softener to bottled and bottleless water coolers and drinking water systems, Culligan Water has a solution for every water worry. Get started for as little as $10 a month. Go Cats and go Culligan Water. ArizonaCulligan.com. Contaminants may not be in your water. Limited time offer. Dealer participation varies.
PNC Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities they call home. That includes celebrating student difference makers through their PNC Achievers program, recognizing the best examples of local student leadership, community service, and academic achievement. PNC Bank is proud to be a part of the Tucson community. PNC Bank. See how they can make a difference for you at pnc.com/achievers. The PNC Financial Services Group Incorporated. All rights reserved.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in part by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
2 seconds left on the clock, third field goal range, and it looks like he's going to go with a 5-iron. No, wait. The quarterback is skating back on the ice. He's talking with his caddy. They're pulling the goalie. He skates off the fairway as the kicker lines up his putt. It's a breakaway. They bundled their home and auto insurance with Progressive. Touchdown savings, birdie goal.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Wildcat fans, Taco Bell is a proud supporter of Arizona athletics and Arizona men's basketball. Remember to live Moss by picking up your favorite Taco Bell items today. Open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 4 a.m., Taco Bell is locally owned and operated and is looking forward to serving Arizona Wildcat fans. Bear down and live Moss.
Time for the latest scores and highlights from around the Pac-12 and the nation. Brought to you by P3 Health Partners Arizona. P3 Arizona supports seniors in getting the care they deserve. Visit p3arizona.org to learn more. Now let's go to the Learfield Network Studios.
Arizona leading Washington 52-35 at the break. Gus Wedekamp with you from the Learfield Network Studios. We are the only show in town in the Pac-12 right now, but across the top 25, a lot of narrow margins. Number 6, Iowa State leading West Virginia 37-30 in Ames, just out of the half. Still in the half as number 8, Duke leading at Wake Forest 38-36. Kansas State on top of number 25, BYU 42-38, and number 12, Illinois with the lead against Iowa 44-43. A couple of finals from across the top 25 as well. Number 24, Florida downing Vanderbilt 77-63. And a marquee matchup in the Big 12 did not disappoint. Number 2, Houston defeats number 11, Baylor 82-76 in overtime. Heck of an effort from the Bears to force OT, outscoring Houston by 16 in the second half. But that ferocious Cougar defense stood up in the additional period as they hold Baylor to just 7 points in those 5 minutes to get the win and put themselves in prime position for a number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament as they stay on top of the Big 12 standings. Back out to McHale Center in Tucson after this on the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing?"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Ready to reach your financial goals? Hughes Federal Credit Union can help you protect and grow your savings with high rates on tiered money market accounts that outperform the market statewide. We offer competitive rates based on your deposit amount. You can withdraw your money at any time without a penalty. Plus, you can feel safe knowing your principal balance is fully insured. Stop by a branch or visit hughesfcu.org/money market today. Hughes Federal Credit Union. We take you further. Insured by NCUA. Certain restrictions apply.
Our first half stats are presented by Coke Zero Sugar. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Take a taste.
Halftime, Arizona 52, Washington 35. The Wildcats shot 53% from the floor in that first half, making 18-34. 6 of 10 three-point shooting and 10 of 14 at the free throw line, 71%. Washington shot 38-5 from the field, hitting 15 of 39. 5 of 15 from three-point range, 0 for 2 at the free throw line. The Wildcats out-rebounded the Huskies 26-15. Arizona topped by Caleb Love with 6 rebounds, 5 for Jaden Bradley, 5 for Mo Krivas, 4 for Umar Ballo. For Washington, their top rebounder, Keon Brooks, had 3, and William Breidenbach had 3 as well. Wildcats turned the ball over 4 times. Huskies with 4 turnovers in that first half of play. The Cats up 52-35. Oh, I mentioned, when we starting halftime, Rhino, we'll, find a nitpick here because the numbers look so good. So I'll find a nitpick here for you, and that is Thursday night. Well, first of all, the Wildcats entering the game on Thursday night, their bench averaged 24 points a game. Best in the Pac-12. Only 5 points on Thursday night off the bench. 5 in the first half here today. Now, I'm not panicking, but again, I'm trying to find something to nitpick, and this has been such a well-rounded team. The 8 guys in the rotation all doing their part. Any reason to worry?
I think a little bit. And the reason you pointed it out is when you look at long-term potential for any team, if you want to go deep in March, you need production from more than your starting 5. And Arizona has seen that all season long. So more production in the stat sheet is important for the 3 bench guys that have played today, and Jaden Bradley, KJ Lewis, and Mo Krivas. Those top 2 guys bring a lot more to the equation that you cannot find in the stat sheet in regards to disruption on the defensive end, how they handle their business. So it's not all quantifiable in a stat sheet for those 2 players, but ultimately to reach the goal that Arizona wants to, you need more production in points, rebounds, and steals for this Arizona bench group.
All right, Cats will be back in action Wednesday night up in Tempe against Arizona State. That game will tip off at 8 p.m. And then the final home game for the Wildcats a week from today, also at noon against the Oregon Ducks. That's senior day as well. And then it's off to L.A. to finish up the regular season before the Pac-12 tournament in Los Angeles. Again, the Huskies will play at home Thursday against UCLA, Saturday USC, and then they go to Pullman to finish out the season. As Gus told you, first game of the day here in the Pac-12, and then everybody is playing today, coming up later this afternoon and this evening. Wildcats ranked number 4 in the AP poll. They will undoubtedly drop a little bit. They did not drop in terms of their net ranking, which is still 3, and also the bracketologists keeping the Wildcats as a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. And keep in mind, it's been that type of year in college basketball. There's a lot more parity. And so even with a 6th loss, you don't get docked when you lose to another really good team.
That's the key, is that Arizona didn't, albeit dropped it at home, but did not lose it to a non-NCAA tournament level team who is definitely playing hot. Cats, all their dreams are still in front of them.
All right, Husky ball to start out this second half. They nearly throw it away. Wood will save it out near the center line, get it to Severe Wheeler. Wheeler guarded and ball knocked away by Boswell. Wheeler goes to recover here. 16 to shoot. Wheeler hard drive now all the way inside. Ball blocked, I think, just off the fingertips of Ballo, but then grabbed by Mia, and he slams it home. Second bucket for Braxton Mia. 52-37, Arizona. Love out top, leave it for Boswell, and back to Love, nearly lost it there. Larson will save the ball for the Wildcats. Fire it inside, Johnson driving the baseline, throw it out top to Boswell, knocked away and stolen. And here's Mulcahy, he'll throw it inside. Brooks missed the slam dunk because he got fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line.
Washington starts off with the ball screen action, gets the missed shot for Wheeler off the backboard, just as good for them with the Mia dunk, and then the first possession of the second half zone. I expect a lot more zone here in the second half for Washington, especially if they can get back and get it set up.
Keon Brooks to the free throw line, 5 points in the first half for the Pac-12's leading scorer on 2 of 9 shooting, and he misses the first free throw. He's a 79% shooter out there. Last season, Brooks had 25 against the Wildcats in Seattle, 16 here at McHale as he makes the second free throw. Does 6 points tonight. He's scored 20 or more in 4 straight games, and still got a chance to get it done here today if he gets busy. Cats with the ball. Boswell to Larson. Inside Ballo. Posted up on Mia. Right of the lane. Spin move on underneath. Put it up over his head and roll it in.
Go into the post. Even against the zone, it's there as Ballo finishes.
54-38 Arizona. Here's Brooks with the ball for Washington to the free throw line. Feed it off for Mulcahy. He'll shoot a deep 3. Side of the iron, no good. Rebound out to Pella Larson for the Wildcats. Pella will take it quickly to Boswell. Waits for a screen from Ballo, steps around it, shoots a 3 and scores a 3 for Colin Boswell, his first Lexus of Tucson charity 3 of the day. 57-38 Cats. Wheeler, free throw line, out to Wood, back to Wheeler, angle left. Looking to try and shake Larson, jumps it up over him, off the rim, no good. Rebound Ballo for the Wildcats. Arizona possession. Boswell down to Larson. Beat the defense. Blocked away by Brooks. Great move by Keon Brooks. Quickly to Wheeler the other way. Huskies with the ball. Wheeler, feed it right corner. Okay, he's going to drive the baseline. And what do you do? Step on the baseline. He did. Turnover Huskies.
Wow, what great defense from Keon Brooks. Looked like Pella Larson was going to have an uncontested layup. Pella felt the pressure. He shot fake thinking Brooks was going to fly by. He did not. Great body awareness from Keon Brooks.
So Arizona ball backcourt. 18-11 to go second half. Wildcats up 57-38. Boswell brings it across midcourt to Love and to Larson. Back top, it goes to Boswell. Stops top of the circle. Bounce pass to Larson. Driving on Brooks. Inside it goes to Johnson down on the baseline. Nothing there. He'll circle back out. And to Love. Looked at the three. Takes the three out top. High off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound grabbed by Keyshawn Johnson. And he is fouled. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Well, he got pulled to the ground, but Darren White, the official, says that it was all ball. And the Wildcats will keep it here on alternating possession. 17:49 to go, second half. Fans didn't like the call, but good one. Inbounds, Ballo jump it up and good. Simple shot. 2 points for Umar.
Little push shot for Ballo. Good awareness from Kylan Boswell off the inbounds.
Ballo, 8 points, 5 rebounds. 59-38. Wildcats have matched their big lead of the ball game. Wheeler with the ball for the Huskies. Drives around a double high screen. Stops left of the lane. Kick it out to Brooks top. Leave it off. Angle right. It goes to Wood. He'll jump a three. It's off the rim. No good. Long rebound chased down by Boswell. Arizona will take it the other way. Kylan quickly across midcourt. Stops top of the circle. Tried to go inside to Ballo, and he's knocked down by Mia. And that will be the first foul on Braxton Mia. First team foul on the Huskies. Non-shooting. Wildcats will inbound baseline left. Mia coming off a 13-point, 14-rebound game on Thursday up in Tempe. Defending Ballo here. Inbounds, it goes to Love. Drives into the lane, shovel it out for Ballo, and he's fouled from behind. That was going to be a slam dunk in the making, but Keon Brooks fouled him, his third second team foul on the Huskies.
Caleb Love, creative, just not settling for jump shots. That was on the ground before Ballo could load up and go for the dunk.
Cats inbound. Boswell, the trigger, goes into Love, left corner. Love, drive, left of the lane. Little floater is up short. He's almost too open. Got his own rebound. Returns, that's off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped out by Ballo to Love. Over to Boswell, new 20 to shoot. Boswell holds it there around a Ballo screen. Into the lane, kick it off to Love, down underneath and lay it in.
Movement. Don't be stagnant. When Boswell drives, make a move. Caleb Love back cut, found himself open.
Mike Hopkins doesn't like what he sees and calls a timeout with 16:53 to go. Second half. Arizona 61, Washington 38. Back in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Cat Nation, bank like a champion. MidFirst Bank is the largest privately owned bank in the nation, meaning you get a range of products and features you need with a customer service you deserve. Being privately owned, MidFirst Bank is not impacted by the ups, downs, and double dribbles of the stock market. So bank with MidFirst today and feel like the champion of your finances. Learn more at midfirst.com. Member FDIC.
Arizona Complete Health is your partner through every twist and turn, bump and bruise, or new addition life has in store for you. Because our health insurance plans are plans you can count on. We have Marketplace, Medicaid, and Medicare options that give you the care you need no matter what comes your way. Arizona Complete Health, a plan for life. Learn more at planforlifeaz.com.
PNC Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities they call home. That includes celebrating student difference makers through their PNC Achievers program, recognizing the best examples of local student leadership, community service, and academic achievement. PNC Bank is proud to be a part of the Tucson community. PNC Bank. See how they can make a difference for you at pnc.com/achievers. The PNC Financial Services Group, Incorporated. All rights reserved.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in part by Casino del Sol, presenting sponsor of U of A basketball.
It's a new season at Kohl's with everyday styles at great prices. You can get more of what you want for less. Find go-tos for going everywhere and perfect fix for your home. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com today.
All right, y'all, I am back. I am back from my little cat nap.
Run here over the last 2 minutes plus. Wildcats 4 of 8
Back
from
from
the
the old
second
cat
half.
nap,
Huskies
y'all.
are 1 of 5.
U of A
Clyde
winning this
Hopkins gonna go
one
back to the bench,
easily.
which was good for him in the first half. 18 bench points for Huskies to see if they can climb back into this one now. Washington on the road this year, record of 4 and 5, but 3 conference wins on the road as well, and that's not easy to come by.
Excellent job of Arizona after kind of taking a little bit of a punch in the mouth to start the second half as Washington got a basket, got out in transition. Arizona
Calder Road in the house. What's up, Miss Mary? What is up, Miss
really
Mary?
Good to see Kylan Boswell knock down that 3. He did not have the best.
Took a little cat nap next to Thor, y'all. Dozed off a couple times.
Arizona needs
Had me some chips and queso that was left over from Twin Peaks.
Brett needs to be engaged and be productive.
Husky ball after the timeout. While
Glenn Human in the house from Fargo, North Dakota.
And picked up by Pella Larson. Calmise in. He had a big first half off the bench. Pass goes to Mia out top of the key. Looking for Calmise. Can't get the ball. Leave it out top now for Anthony Holland. Back to Mia. Looking backdoor. Nothing there to
Kathleen.
Wheeler. 5 to shoot. Jump it up. Front of the rim. No good. Pella Larson. Skies for the Arizona rebound. Pella will lead the Wildcats the other way. Crosses midcourt. Stops top of the key. Over to Love. Throw it inside for Ballo. Posted up on Mia. Here comes the double team. Kicks it out. Top it goes to Boswell. Leave it for Larson. Pella puts it on the floor. Works it right side. Nothing there to Boswell. He'll shoot top of the key for 3. Air ball. Looked like his arm got hit there by Wheeler, but no call. And so it'll be Washington
Ball out of bounds. They'll inbound it.
16:07 to go second half. Corin Johnson.
Dude, Glenn, do they have him in Minnesota, bro? Or in North Dakota?
Johnson, it's going up. When he touches it, it's going to be a shot here.
So impressed. I was absolutely so impressed. It is obviously a main competitor to Hooters, but no contest, y'all. No contest. Better atmosphere, better food by far, better selection of food, and better hostesses as well.
Side of the rim, no good. Ballo grabs the Arizona rebound. Cats will take it the other way.
It was unbelievable, Rhodes. Unbelievable.
High off the rim, no good. Ballo tips the rebound.
Now, I will say that their chicken fried steak was not as good as Texas Roadhouse, but it wasn't far off.
Coming into the game, he's made 6 threes the entire season.
It wasn't far off.
Today's game.
And 9 points.
But I had something on
another turnover for the Wildcats.
On Thursday night that was called Italian flatbread. Oh my God!
Gets out and runs. They are potent offensively.
Might have been one of the most delicious meals I've ever had in my life. And all it was like a pizza on a flatbread.
Boswell, center circle with the dribble. Leave it for Love. Love waits for a screen, drives around it, gets into the lane, fumble the ball away.
You do or do not have one in Fargo.
Shot for 3, rims out no good. Ballo the rebound, blocked off the glass, goaltending called. Give O the 2. Timeout. Ballo gets to double figures with 10 points.
And the only one in Arizona is in Phoenix, so I won't get to go to it very often, for sure.
Wildcats 63, Huskies 43. This is Arizona basketball from Learfield.
Another timeout, 63-43 Cats.
You know how we Wildcats love our games. And there's no place better, closer, or safer to game than Desert Diamond Casinos. Filled with hundreds of the newest, loosest slots, dozens of your favorite
28 in the house. We picked up about 3 subscribers during this stream.
Is the #1 destination for your free time fun festivities. Bear down for the best time in Tucson. Go to Desert Diamond Casinos. Go Cats!
Current member count is at 94, chat. 94 on the member side, so we dropped below the 100 number.
You're listening to Arizona basketball from Learfield.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Winner of the BBB Torch Awards for Ethics.
Parker & Sons.
Voted number 1 12 years in a row by consumers in Ranking Arizona.
Parker & Sons.
You do have one.
5-star service.
What's up, Butterfly?
and Google Home Services certified.
Parker.
Salvador Chavez can't wait till the USC game later tonight.
Contractor of the Year Award.
Parker & Sons.
We had a Twin Peaks in Jackson, Mississippi a while back, but they jetted up out of here. Says Clayton.
Electrical needs. Call Parker at 520-2REPAIR.
When he likes his Butterfly.
Number 2, then REPAIR for Parker.
Thank you to PNC Bank for sponsoring today's men's basketball game, and thank you for your continued support of Arizona Athletics and Arizona men's basketball.
Well, they weren't hurting for him up in Phoenix either, bro.
On hand to see the Wildcats and the Huskies today. Good to see Wilbur Wildcat.
It was we ate there 2 nights in a row on Wednesday and Thursday, y'all, and it was delicious both nights.
Calf roping, bull riding, or
But that flatbread Italian,
you choose which one do you want to do.
the Italian flatbread was
I like
insane.
I was built for speed.
Had red chili peppers in it, jalapenos. Oh my goodness!
Bull riding and calf roping, you got to get off the horse. So let's go barrel race.
But apparently, there's like 30 of them in Texas. 30 of those Twin Peak restaurants in Texas.
Well, we welcome everybody in for
So I imagine there's one down Butterfly's way.
Performance this afternoon and the finals tomorrow out of the rodeo grounds. Always a great time. Weather spectacular. Wildcats here, well, they're up by 20. And haven't shot the ball as well here in the second half. But neither
What's
is
up, Kerm?
Washington,
What's going on,
so
man?
Wildcats keeping that big lead. Husky ball. Corin Johnson will take it across midcourt. Set up high right. Love there defensively. Johnson drive to the free throw line. Bounce it off to Wheeler. Wheeler out to the top of the key. Looking for Brooks. Being hounded by Larson. They finally get it to Brooks now right side. Let's see if they clear out over there. Brooks trying to back his way down on Pellis. 7 on the shot clock. Inside they go. Get it to Mia. Blocked but fouled. Boy, look pretty clean from here.
It better not be on KJ.
Okay. Well, both Krivas and Lewis were there. Yeah, close call.
That was on Mo Krivas. I could see that being a foul, but boy, KJ Lewis sent that one back.
First foul on Krivas. First team foul on Arizona this
Guy shooting free throws with one hand.
No good.
One-handed free throws
but he hit 2
by
huge ones on Thursday to give the Huskies the lead and the win up in Tempe. Second one is up and good. So 5 points for Braxton Mia. His numbers have been down this season, but they've started in the last 6 games. Here's Love. Left of the lane. Dish it off for Larson down.
Larson, a nasty slam dunk right down the middle of the paint.
Pella to double figures. 65-44 Arizona. Huskies with the ball. Corin Johnson drives the lane. His shot up, rolls off the rim, no good. Bothered by Krivas. Lead pass, though, is tipped and stolen by Wheeler. Back it goes to Brooks inside, runs into Lewis, laid up and good.
Arizona had Pella Larson running free to the end zone, couldn't complete the pass.
65-46, pressure in the backcourt. Cats break it. Here's Larson now a 3-on-1 to Love, lay it up and good.
Layup for 2 by Love.
Points for Caleb Love, 4 away from 2,000. 67-46 Wildcats. Wheeler, right side, drives through the lane. Not even looking at the bucket right now.
Oh, yeah, Butterfly? I loved it. I was absolutely impressed. Absolutely impressed.
And they clear out that side. Bradley on Brooks. Brooks into the lane. In traffic, fouled on his way
COO
out.
loved that fruit punch drink they had, too.
Foul will go on Jaden Bradley, his second.
If you're Jaden at this point, that was great defense. You don't need to try to block the shot after Brooks kind of turns the corner. Let Mo Krivas be your shot blocker and rim protector. Just be solid. When he came down, it's an easy call for the official.
You know, Thursday, the Cougars went to Isaac Jones in the second half, and he kind of propelled them into the situation. I got some help later on. And now they're doing the same thing here with Brooks for Washington, where it looks like he just wants to try and take over the game as he makes the first free throw.
He's a mismatch, 6'8".
You guys must be talking about Texas Roadhouse at the Rolls.
Back to the basket in the post. He didn't have
Twin Peaks is chips and queso.
Stronger, a little bigger than
and that's Bradley, delicious as well. We got both those free because we put the app on our phone.
Size-wise.
on
Second
both nights.
Free throw rattles in and out, no good. So Brooks left with 11 points, and the Huskies down by 20 with 13-13 to go second half. Jaden Bradley across midcourt with the ball for the Wildcats. Kelmees giving him space, handed off to Love and out to Larson. Pella standing dribble there, fire it high for Love. Round a screen from Krivas, circles back, leave it for Larson, and over for Lewis. 9 on the shot clock. Top it goes to Krivas, back to Love. Love gets around Johnson down the lane. Out it goes to Bradley. Bradley into the lane. His jumper is up. They're going to wave it off. The shot went in. They're going to wave it off and say a foul on Washington before he went up for the shot. Not sure I agree with that, but that's the call.
The referee telling Tommy Lloyd that he hit. That contact happened before Jaden Bradley gathered the ball.
It's a sports bar, Kathleen.
Foul on Kelmees. Cats inbound at Love. 3-ball left corner. Rattles in and out. No good. Rebound almost tipped in by Krivas, but Mia grabs it for Washington. Mia didn't like the contact inside. Get it ahead to Brooks now. Posted up on Bradley. Left of the lane. Brooks trying to back him down. Trying to spin.
You're lucky you got that in, Butterfly. I was about to shut it off.
Bradley knocks it away. Saved by Kelmees. Threw it underneath. No shot there. Then Mia gets it and puts it in.
2 for Mia.
Now with 5 second half points and 7 for the ball game. 67-49 Arizona. Cats ball the other way. Bradley works it down right side. Hand it off to Lewis. Top it goes to Larson. Leave it for Love. Love top of the key. Open for a 3. Takes it. Over the rim. No good. Rebound. And a foul on Krivas over the back of Mia. That'll be the second on Mo Krivas. And the 13 foul. Took that 14 foul on Arizona.
Arizona now 1 for 7 from beyond the arc here in the second half. It was rolling for Caleb Love in the first half.
I closed that bet, y'all.
Got to recognize that now maybe the shot's
I closed that one. They're not coming back here.
Get back to points in the paint.
Washington ball, 8 minutes into the second half. Huskies have not been able to make a dent here in the second half. Wood drives right of the lane, hang it from there, off no good, and the rebound grabbed by Jaden Bradley for the Wildcats. Bradley quickly head to Boswell, down full court right. Boswell swings around the screen from Krivas, bounce it back to Mo. His jumper is up, rolls off no good, and the rebound gathered in by the Huskies. Ahead to Corin Johnson the other way. Johnson picked up quickly by Bradley, fires it high for Wood. Open 3 is good.
Force him off the 3-point line, and he misses a possession ago. Wide open 3, that's his wheelhouse.
7 points for Moses Wood. 67-52 Arizona. Larson with the ball for the Wildcats. Gets to the free throw line. Pump fake there, bounce underneath. Boswell over the head, lay-in is good. 9 points now for Kylan. 69-52 Arizona. Huskies with the ball. Corin Johnson, crossover, drives the lane, stops, nowhere to go, threw it inside. Ball knocked away, stolen by Krivas. Turnover Washington. Cats ball. Here's Boswell looking down court. Ahead it goes to
checks in says I got under 41.5 in Washington for the second half.
It goes reverse lay-in, missed, but the tap missed again by Krivas.
Well, you mailed something yesterday?
On the run,
I'll get over sometime this week. I know the COO works from our office all week, but I'll try to get over there.
And timeout called by Washington. First bucket of the second half for Corin Johnson.
Token.
The Huskies with
nice
10 points in the first half. 10:44 to go here, second half. Arizona 69, Washington 55. We're back in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Arizona Complete Health is your partner through every twist and turn, bump and bruise, or new addition life has in store for you. Because our health insurance plans are plans you can count on.
Earl was happy to see us last night, Chad. He was really happy to see us.
They give you the care you need no matter what comes your way.
But he's back to having his nightmares right now.
A plan for life.
Muttley wouldn't let me have that couch, y'all, for a little nap. I had to sit there.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Want to live in the heart of it all? A stylish, sophisticated home
I'm
just
sure.
steps away from the area.
I've never broken any bones,
Then you need to get in at
Dab
the
Dave,
Flynn.
except
With the
for my
city's
pinky
best views
finger.
and easy
This
access to
second
I-10,
finger here, my
the
ring
Flynn is
finger,
urban upscale apartment living at
I
its
broke
finest.
it playing
Rent a
baseball in
spacious
high
2 or 3
school.
bedroom apartment home and live,
But that's
work,
the
and
only
play in the
bone
heart
I've
of
ever
old
broken.
Downtown Tucson. To learn more about the Flynn, visit theflynn.com. That's THEFLIN.com. The Flynn is professionally managed by HSL Asset Management, LLC, an equal housing opportunity provider.
Yeah, $30 million. The NFL bumped the salary cap $30 million.
MidFirst Bank, proud to be the exclusive bank provider of the
All right, so
Arizona
again after
Athletics.
this one, y'all, we've got Kentucky versus Alabama. It starts at 2 o'clock. It's currently 1:39. If this one is a blowout with like 10 minutes to go, I'm likely to end it and then come up on the Kentucky-Alabama stream key.
44%, 7 of 16, but again, not able really to make a dent.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
The Wildcats by 3
Especially
points
anything
here
with
in
your
the second
spine.
half. But they're going to need a bigger run, obviously, to get back in this game.
Yeah, the runs that the Huskies have had have come
Especially
because they've scored in
with the
transition
spine.
and then they knocked down threes. A lot of great bench play for the Huskies today. 24 points off the bench.
What's up, Sheila? Miss Sheila
Arizona
is up in here, up in here.
recognize and get
Here we
back
go.
in
Countdown to
transition.
selection
That's where Corey
show.
Johnson has done his
22
damage. The
days
Huskies
for
have
March
made
Madness.
8 threes
And apparently it's going to be held in Glendale at State Farm Stadium, home of the Cardinals.
8.5 made threes over the last 4 games, so they're ahead of pace, and that was a concern that we had just because of the volume.
You
they
fractured
shoot.
your wrist at cheer camp, Butterfly?
Because they've been able to get those threes to fall. Cats with the ball after the timeout. Jaden Bradley will bring it across midcourt. Off to Boswell. Boswell, dribble drive right. Stop there, looking inside. Ballo not open. Now he's open. Here comes the double team on Ballo, trying to dribble out of trouble, and he briefly gets out of trouble. Now he needs help and gets the ball out to Lewis. 8 to shoot. KJ down to the baseline. Turns there. No shot to Ballo. 4 on the shot clock. Ballo back to the basket. Turnaround. Push shot. Missed, no good. Wheeler the rebound for the Huskies. Washington ball the other way. Wheeler quickly down. Runs into Bradley. Stops there. Leave it off for Mulcahy. Back to Wheeler.
361 views,
Wheeler
21 or 22 likes.
Over to Breidenbach.
Again, we picked up 3
Back to
subscribers.
Wheeler and to Corin Johnson to Breidenbach. Baseline posting up on Ballo, nowhere to go. Kick it out to Corin Johnson. 9 on the shot clock.
Well, absolutely.
Johnson
That's what
drives
this
all
is
the way to
all
the bucket
about,
and lays
Rhodes.
it in.
That's what this setup is all about. March
First,
Madness.
And he uses that ball fake on the three-point line to beat you off the bounce.
15 points for Corin Johnson. 69-57. The Wildcats' lead now has shrunk
That's
to
the
a
whole
dozen.
reason this setup exists.
Here is KJ Lewis. Over to Keyshawn Johnson. Out to Ballo. Swing it over to Bradley. Bradley works down right side. His shot off the glass, no good. Breidenbach the rebound for the Huskies. Now the Washington Huskies trying to get this to single digits. Here is Wood for 3, and he's got it.
Wood puts in a 3 here. They're putting a little pressure here. They've cut the lead to 9.
Yeah, you knew that you couldn't keep Moses Wood quiet. 2 threes here in the second half. It's a 9-point Arizona lead with 9:17 to go. And the Husky bench feeling very confident right now.
14-2 run for Washington again in transition.
14-2
What
run.
they've done is they've closed off the lane. Arizona unable to finish in the basket area. 2 bad possessions for Arizona offensively coming out of the timeout. And you look at what Washington's been able to do here recently. They've been knocking down threes here. And they've been getting open looks because it's happened somewhat in the fast break. 24 fast break points for Washington.
Well, you take a look at the Wildcats had a 23-point lead at 61-38. And the Huskies now have chopped it to 9 with plenty of time left. This is almost opposite of what they faced on Thursday, where they had that huge lead up in Tempe, saw it disappear, got to overtime, still beat Arizona State. And now the Wildcats had the huge lead, and the Huskies making the comeback here. So Arizona inbounds the ball.
Kind of an overcast day down here today, kind of like it was in Phoenix yesterday.
Wheeler on Boswell. Kylan across midcourt with the dribble. Hand it off to Larson. Pella out between the rings now. Screen there from Johnson. Feed left wing for Boswell. Bounce it inside Ballo. Double team back to Boswell. Top it goes Larson. Looking for Love back door. Nothing open.
9 minutes
Over to
remaining
Johnson,
in the
out high
second
Boswell,
half.
Shot clock at 7. Boswell squares up for the three. Out top, it's short. And the rebound batted by Ballo, who grabs it out. Gets it to Boswell. New 20 to shoot. Over to Larson. Inside Ballo. Buries. Breidenbach put it up. No good. No foul as Ballo gets knocked to the floor.
Another no score there. Here they come.
Wheeler into the paint. Out top, leave it for Wood. Ball knocked away, but saved by Breidenbach down in the right corner. And he'll shoot out there and miss badly off the side of the rim.
So whoever that one person was that bet on the Huskies, if they come back and win, you'll have to tell me.
It's still a 9-point Arizona lead. Here's Love to Larson. Out to Boswell. Asking for Ballo to set a screen. He does. And a foul called on Wheeler. Trying to fight through that screen. The first on Severe Wheeler. Fourth team foul on the Huskies. So the Wildcats will inbound. Wide of their own bench here.
Sounds horrible, Dave. Sounds horrible, dude.
7 straight Wildcats have beaten the Huskies. Washington not folding here today. Cats inbound. Out to Boswell. Handed off to Larson. Pella will drive right all the way down inside. Lay it up good, and he's fouled.
Let's go.
Pella Larson doing what seniors do.
You like him in that ball screen action at the top of the key, the middle third of the court where help defense is difficult to come by. Pella so strong with the dribble. He's been so solid with the pass to the roll man in Ballo that you had to respect that. He gets to the rim and the harm.
Wilhelm Breidenbach, the foul. That is his third and the 5th team on the Huskies this half. Chance for a 3-point play.
Larson, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists in this game at the free throw line.
Shooting, 4 rebounds and 7
for the end
assists
1.
For Pella Larson.
Trying to push the lead back to a dozen.
Season high in assists as
and
he makes
does.
the 3-point play. As the free throw is good. 12-point Arizona lead. Husky
Fans
ball.
on their feet.
Corin Johnson
in Tucson.
A high screen, pop a 3 out there, rims out no good. Ballo with the Arizona
Ballo, a big rebound.
And he goes to a double-double again.
The Cats are pushing.
There's Love driving inside and throws it away. Wood with the steal.
Love a turnover.
Wood on the run. Shoveled off Johnson. Corin Johnson. Feed right, and it's stolen back by
now another steal by the Cats.
Now the Cats run it the other way. Boswell into the paint. Throw it left corner. Keshad, he's stepping on the sideline. Turnover, Arizona.
Turnover, Arizona, out of bounds.
Wow. Back and forth. Wildcats, a couple of turnovers. Huskies with a turnover. Washington ball after the timeout. 7:36 to go, second half. Arizona 72, Washington 60. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Wildcat fans, get ready for another rockin' season with a better tasting, healthier protein beverage, Rockin' Protein. Whether you enjoy a hike, jog, yoga class, or simply cheering on the Cats, you need Rockin' Protein. Locally made in Arizona, this high-quality protein beverage helps you get the results you want, and it's made with real Shamrock Farms milk, so it tastes delicious with no chalky aftertaste. Look for it in the dairy case. Rockin' Protein, proud to be the official protein beverage of the Arizona Wildcats. Bear down.
You're listening to Wildcat Basketball on the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield.
The sound of an ice cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax.
Y'all, do me a favor and go like that Kentucky-Alabama stream. Go hit the like on the Kentucky-Alabama stream.
Ready to discover your soul, your wild side.
Our friend over there at
your joy and excitement.
AI Land is trying to cut me off at the knees today.
To award-winning dining, to a luxurious resort.
Go over there and hit that like on that Alabama, the scheduled stream after this one.
At Casino del Sol, the soul of Tucson. The official corporate sponsor of Arizona Athletics. Enterprise of the Pasquayaki Tribe.
Thank you to our sponsor, Desert Diamond Casinos, proud partners of the Arizona Wildcats and Enterprise of the Tono Odom Nation. 7:36 to go, second half. Arizona with a 72-60 lead. And the Wildcats were up by 23 earlier in the half. The Huskies got it to 9. And they've done so, hitting 4 of 8 threes. The Wildcats 1 of 8 from three-point range, but we've talked about it all season long, Rhino. The Wildcats' strength is not from 3, but in the paint.
Yeah, Washington's done a nice job defensively. They've stayed man-to-man for the majority here of this run for them, where Arizona has missed 6 of 7 shots. Cats have been playing at a good tempo. It's not
and I
that
saw
they've
one of
been
you
stuck
went
in
over
the
there and did it.
half-court for
Thank
the
you.
last couple of times, just some bad possessions and back-to-back turnovers for Arizona that have led to Washington runouts. Cats got to get back defensively, too. 24 fast break points for Washington.
7th straight double-double for Umar Ballo. Pelle Larsson, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Husky ball, Calmise. Out top it goes to Wood. Looked at the 3, but can't take it over Love, who's right on him defensively. Wood drives left, handed to Wheeler. Wheeler around a high screen, back to Calmise. Calmise, dribble drive, inside, throw it up, and score it. Wow. Nate Calmise now with 11 points off the bench. His season high.
All right, so a 10-point game again with 7:08 remaining.
Pelle Larsson with the ball for the Wildcats. 10-point Arizona lead. Larsson driving right, runs into Calmise, who picks up the foul, his second. 16 fouls on the Huskies.
Foul, my bad.
The Wildcats will inbound here. 7 minutes exactly showing in the second half. Boswell inbound. Husky bench again has been huge for Washington. 26 bench points today. Inbounds to Ballo, right of the lane. Walks it out. Now trying to post up down low on Mia. No shot, 10 on the clock, and throws it into backcourt. And that's going to go all the way to the end line and out of bounds. And the Wildcats turn it over now for the 10th time. And 6 of those have come here in the second half.
Again, recognizing when is Ballo at his best, when he does his work before he catches. He's not a back you down, shake, rattle, and roll and get the play. He needs to be in position on the block to be effective.
Salvador, how you doing, buddy?
Huskies
I noticed you changed your name, dude.
Down at their end of the floors. That's where the ball went out of bounds. And Wheeler to inbound now, having trouble finding anybody open. Throws it to midcourt, and it's briefly stolen by Boswell, but he falls out of bounds. Did he get pushed? No whistle. So the Huskies will keep it here. Boswell almost landed in your lap there, Rhino, but
landed in almost in my lap because he got pushed. I mean, that was right in front of the two of us.
I'm sure it isn't.
Too bad for Boswell, he couldn't stay in bounds.
So the Huskies will keep it here. Wheeler across midcourt to set things up. Boswell there defensively, trying to find one of their three-pointer shooters, and that's Calmise. Gets the ball, shoots, missed back of the rim, no good. Boswell there for the Arizona rebound. Wildcats back the other way, leading by 10. Boswell down, off to Larsson. Out top it goes to Johnson. Over to Love. Caleb working his way inside and throws it away. Out of bounds, turnover number 11.
5 turnovers in the
Turning
last
it over
1
too
minute and
much is
40
what's
seconds.
happening.
Calmise, right corner with the ball for the Huskies. Washington right now knows they've got a
turning
chance
it
here.
over.
Wheeler into the lane. Can't shoot over Larsson. Bounce pass off to Breidenbach. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler drives baseline. Shot blocked by Ballo, but grabbed by Brooks. His shot rejected or kicked out to Calmise. Calmise, right corner to Wood. Fires a 3 out there. It's in and out, no good. Rebound Ballo for the Wildcats.
Ballo with a big rebound there.
Arizona the other way. Boswell waits for everybody to catch up. Bounce pass backdoor to Larsson, laid up.
Backdoor layup, blown.
Grab by Wood for Washington.
Crap.
To Wheeler. Huskies.
So another
down by 10
turnover.
with the ball. Wheeler into the lane. Wheeler throws it up with
Wheeler, the left-handed layup high off the glass, missed.
Arizona possession. Cats with
Here
numbers
comes Arizona. The
Boswell
Cats
down.
pushing.
Free throw line stops. Jump it up and round it off.
Little
No good.
jump,
Rebound,
rolled
Johnson,
out.
but he's fouled before he went back up.
And a foul.
5:31 showing. Foul's going to go on Breidenbach, his 4th.
Arizona's inability to take care of the basketball over the last 2.5 minutes absolutely allows Washington to hang around. Boy, Washington, 1 of their last 7 from the field. It could be a whole lot worse.
Keyshawn Johnson will go to the free throw line. 4th foul, by the way, on Wilhelm
Again, y'all, the
Breidenbach.
scoreboard is a bit ahead.
Keyshawn looking for his first
Just
point
how
of
it
the
is.
half and rolls it in. He will earn the bonus. The Wildcats got off to a slow start at the free throw line. Now they're 12 of 16 as a team. So just above their season average. Second throw is up and good. Dozen now for Keyshot on the day. 74-62, Arizona with the lead. 5:25 to go second half. Husky ball. Corin Johnson across midcourt.
Hands on their
Johnson,
feet at
circle,
McHale.
Calmise. Shovel it off. Wood for three. Missed back of the rim. No good. Ballo there for the Arizona
Missed that
rebound.
three. Ballo, the big rebound again.
12th rebound for Umar
Here come the
Ballo.
Cats. Right at about 5 minutes remaining.
Jaden Bradley.
Ballo 10 points,
Hands on their
5
feet
for
here.
9
Bradley
from the
center circle
field,
with the dribble.
12
Looks
rebounds.
out to defend. Bradley leave it high for Ballo. One bounce off to Larson. Pella looking inside. Offensive foul called off the ball on Jaden Bradley. That'll be his
Offensive
third
foul.
turnover, number 12 on the Wildcats. That is now the
lack of
fifth foul.
execution on Jaden Bradley trying to free up Keyshot Johnson on the back screen.
So the Huskies get it back again. Under 5 to go. Still in the game. Corin Johnson. Hard drive right. Throw it out top. Breidenbach. Hand it off. Calmise. Runs into Love. Gets around him. Throw it to Breidenbach inside. Shot rejected by Ballo and grabbed by Larson in the corner. Wildcats the other way. Big block there by Ballo. Ahead to Love. Love, angle right, puts up a three, rims out, no good. Rebound batted around and grabbed by Corin Johnson for the Huskies. Now he'll run it the other way. Johnson, right corner, Calmise for three. That is short, and Ballo with another Arizona rebound. And now Tommy Lloyd says, slow it down, guys.
All right, Lloyd, tell him to
Jaden
slow it
Bradley
down with
push it
4
ahead.
minutes to
Timeout
go.
Call, or what do we got? Technical foul now on Hopkins.
Technical
So
foul
Mike
called
Hopkins has been teed up here
on the
with
coach
4:16
of
showing.
Washington.
Where did that come from? I don't know, but the official he's mad at is Jason Garrettson, who's on the opposite side of the floor. And so clock stopped here, 4:16.
So a little
showing in
drama.
the second half.
There's been
414
multiple
views,
missed calls
25
and bad
likes,
calls,
chat.
But I think both teams have a gripe. That's a little surprise there that sequence of plays drew the ire of Mike Hopkins.
So Caleb Love will go to the line and makes the first. Love now with 25 points. One more here for Caleb. That one is up and short.
I picked up a couple more
So he'll stay at
subscribers.
25, the lead at 13.
A real shot today at hitting
Well, if Hopkins
14-5.
wants to
Real
get the
shot.
attention of the officials, this was the last chance because you're down by 13, 4:16 to go. And Washington has outscored Arizona by 4 points here in the second half. And the Huskies trying to
Over under
make that
166.
one last push. But it's Arizona
that's on
ball.
the top of the screen
Inbounds to
there.
Bradley. Jaden will work it down right side to Larson. Pella into the lane. Little runners up. Missed. No good. Rebound batted out. Grabbed by Corin Johnson. Huskies will run.
Not if the U of A
Johnson
keeps
quickly
missing
down
2-foot
court and lays
shots.
it in.
Fast break for Washington. It's the only way they've been able to score.
75-64 Wildcats. Arizona with the ball. Larson works it down left wing. Off to Keyshot Johnson. Top to Ballo. Waiting for Bradley to come around. He can't get free. Now finally backs out to take the dribble. Here's Bradley. Works it down to the free throw line. Into the lane. Shot up over Mia. Missed. No good. The follow by Ballo is good for two.
Sometimes just drawing defenders is the best thing you can do, as Bradley drew two Huskies, leaving Ballo open.
Umar Ballo, 12 points, 14 rebounds. 77-64 Arizona. Brooks for three over Larson. No good. Mia, the offensive rebound. Can't shoot. Kick it out. Calmise will shoot the three. Side of
Calmise
the
for
iron,
three,
no
missed.
good. Rebound battle for. Picked up by Brooks and a whistle and a foul on Arizona.
Foul called on the Cats.
So 3:16 showing. Timeout on the floor. Fourth foul on Jaden Bradley. We'll be back in a moment. Cats up 77-64.
Wife says hello.
This is
Hey,
Arizona
hello,
basketball
Miss
from
Ashton.
Hereford.
Hello. All right. 3:16 remaining. We go to a commercial break. Arizona up 77-64.
Than Desert Diamond Casinos, filled with hundreds of the newest, loosest slots, dozens of your favorite table games, and superior food and beverage options. Desert Diamond is the #1 destination for your free time fun festivities. Bear down for the best time in Tucson. Go to Desert Diamond Casinos. Go Cats!
All right, we're at 40 in the house, 40 in the house.
Platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350
Cats
live
up by
TV
13
channels.
again.
Stream
Right
it
after
live on
this.
your
Right
TV,
after this, I'm
phone,
going to go
and
off,
other
come right
devices.
back
No
up
cable required. The
for
best
Kentucky,
part, you can try
Alabama.
Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Cat Nation, get your Arizona Athletics debit card from
Wes the
MidFirst
Hunter
Bank
in the
so
house.
you can show your Wildcat pride every time you make a purchase. MidFirst is an official corporate partner of Arizona Athletics. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats or stop by any of the 20 MidFirst banking centers in the Valley to get your official Arizona Athletics debit card today. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in part by Coca-Cola. There's magic when we cheer together.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
This is a presentation of Learfield.
Celebration begins. Absolute perfection.
Wildcat basketball brought to you by Fubo, the official streaming platform of the Pac-12 Conference. Brian Jeffries, Ryan Hansen, courtside here at McHale Center. We're back on Wednesday
Texas play
from
Cal
Tempe,
Poly. Texas
Arizona,
had 3-0 in
ASU,
baseball.
Sun Devils, Cougars later today. Well,
tell the baby the
we
rent
said at
is
the top
due,
of the
says Sheila.
broadcast, top two offensive teams in the league. Arizona averaging 90 points, Washington 81. Look for a while here like the Wildcats would get to 90 and the Huskies wouldn't get to 81. But give credit to the Huskies. They have not slowed down. In fact, they've sped it up.
Yeah, we've watched Washington this year lose a lot of games that were close. Unable to finish at the end, but doesn't mean they don't have the offensive firepower. Just go back one game, they were killing ASU and then went in the cellar. It's been the opposite. Washington has gotten tons of transition points against Arizona today, running and getting those open looks. When it's been in the half court, the Cats have been pretty good defensively.
Huskies ball down by 13, 3:16 to go. Inbound baseline right, Calmise to trigger there. Part of the 30-point bench scoring for Washington on the afternoon. Inbounds to Wood. Guarded by Bradley, playing with 4 fouls. Out top to Mia, handed off to Johnson. Corin Johnson drives inside, got around Ballo, blocks it off the glass.
Ballo a block, here we go. Cats pushing.
Jaden Wisely now pulls it back out to Love, over to Larson. Pump fake to 3. Nothing there, out to Bradley. Wildcats, no reason to push it here. And Bradley center circle now will take the dribble down to Larson. Pella top of the key. He's wide open for 3. Scores the 3.
Larson for 3. That's the dagger, y'all. This one's over. 2:40 to go.
Pella now 19 points. In the lane. Runner is up and good by Calmise.
Career high for Calmise.
Wow. All right, Cats with the ball the other way.
Fun, Butterfly. I had a good time.
Jaden Bradley has set it up.
Beautiful facility.
Arizona, 2:20 to go.
Oh, I'm glad to be home.
Leave it for
I'm
Love.
done
High
with
screen
traffic
from
in
Ballo.
big
Love.
cities, y'all. I'm done.
Ballo slams it home with the
Ballo
left hand.
slam dunk.
That was pretty.
Love that action. It's back-to-back possessions for Arizona. Great ball screens.
But I did
good
see him
movement.
the first day I went there. I was within like 2 feet of him.
Arizona.
And I
Here's
videotaped it as he
Pass
ran
up the
past
three,
me.
Get it to Wood. Out top for Brooks. Behind the back dribble. Driving on Johnson. Down low. Put it up. No good. Foul by Keshad. That'll be his first. And the 7th team.
You better take care of her. You
Keon
better
Brooks at
take
the free
care
throw
of
line.
her,
I tell you what,
Rhodes.
the Wildcats have done a pretty good job against Brooks today. 11 points on 4 of 9 shooting. Again, leading the Pac-12 at 21 a game. 4 straight 20-point games coming in today. It's been the bench that has been the difference for the Huskies.
Yeah, Calmise, Corin Johnson, those two guys, very quick. Good speed out of them.
First free throw good by Keon Brooks.
Deal with the big city daily.
There.
Yeah, maybe.
Back in.
It's nuts up there, man.
Sit down.
Yeah, I was ready to come home.
Wood, of course.
I was ready to come home.
Shooter.
Freddie hit a home run for the COO yesterday.
That's up and good.
First pitch he saw in spring training, he took a yard.
Love to inbound for the Wildcats.
No cell phone reception at Camelback at the Camelback facility where the ballpark is at. Oh my God!
And then a technical foul call down here on the bench. I think one of the Wildcats might have jumped out to
Baptize the
celebrate.
man.
Oh my! Keyshawn
Johnson down the paint, the right-handed slam. And a T called on the Arizona Wildcats bench.
And Mia limping after that one. And I don't blame him.
No, the head of steam that Keyshawn
No,
Johnson
JD's
had.
not on the team, Butterfly.
He went to
JD
the
is a
top
free agent.
floor to hammer that down on, by the way, a 7-1 guy. Let's
He's
not
ready
lose
for him
sight
to
of that.
vacate the premises. Put an eviction notice on her tummy.
Quickly
Rhodes.
whistled the Arizona bench for a technical foul. And to the free throw line will go Brooks.
Yeah, JD's a free agent, Butterfly.
Shoot one more here with 1:44 to go.
JD's fate was sealed when Otani was signed.
Good. So it makes it a 84-70.
I was born in a small town. I can breathe in a small town.
Arizona lead. And the Huskies will have the ball in backcourt.
He hasn't gotten signed by anybody.
Still upset. They didn't understand here that, you can't do that. You can't go out and celebrate.
Can't leave the bench area.
Yeah.
As great of a play as it was.
So the Huskies inbound backcourt.
All right, still 1:44 to go. Again, right after this, I'm going to go off, come right back on for Kentucky, Alabama.
Washington substituting here. They have to have the same 5. They can't.
No, he's looking for work. He's looking for a team to sign him, but nobody's willing to sign him yet. You got to remember, JD is not a position player. He only hits.
Staff was pointing out. But I think Mia might have gone to the locker room. I don't think he's even on the bench right now. And I think that's what Mike Hopkins has told the officials, that he was injured and had to leave the floor.
I think the key was it's actually Moses Wood is the key. He was in the game, then went out, then came back in. You can't. Time has to elapse. So Moses Wood had to stay off the floor here.
Maybe he can go to your school and take over for a drill sergeant lady.
Will stay on the floor for the Huskies. And Washington with the ball. Johnson out top of the key. Feed it off for Calmise. Hook it back into the crowd. That is a turnover against the Huskies.
Turnover.
Huskies. 36 to go. Turnover number 8. Make it 9 now on Washington. So Cats ball. Might have hurt Tommy Lloyd's impatience.
It's going to look weird here for a minute, y'all. It's going to look weird here for a minute.
He'll take it. He'll hit it. And there it is.
Another 3.
With Alexis of Tucson Charity 3.
That's ball game. So I'm going to bring up these logos for the next stream.
Here's Johnson into the lane. Tried to go to Breidenbach. Lost the ball. Off to Love. Love will lob it ahead for Johnson, and he's fouled.
I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to end this stream, and I'll come up on a Kentucky-Alabama stream. Peace.
Separation, but
good night, Gracie.
Club that man has entered 2,000 points for Caleb. Only 2 Arizona Wildcats.